Hello everybody and welcome back to Sit Down Rolling every fucking every week.
Hello.
Hello. With everyone today, Rebecca once again talked as I click record.
I'm sorry.
There is dead silence when we start. There is dead silence and you just hear from Rebecca like, come on.
It was vital information.
What was the information? How vital was it?
It was not vital.
It was not vital.
If you got vital information, I'm going to vanish a half heat for 4 seconds because I need to take a bag from downstairs.
That's
Nick
exciting.
Alfred's dropping off some clothes for the weekend.
Oh.
I'll be back home from work. So I'm gonna drop
That's not. You said
So-
bag,
that's
not badger, yeah?
I can firmly deny there was a badger in the bag.
I heard badger, but I think bag makes
There
sense.
could be a badger in the bag. I don't know.
I hope not.
No. Like a badger.
This is a dead one.
Jesus. It's a funny badger.
Badgers and mash.
There you go. Should we, I'm trying to find all my notes. There they are. Should we jump in for a quick recap of last week's?
Yeah.
Which was all clusterfuck of a session.
Sweet.
The party began informing the Queen, well, the War Council first, and the Queen of the events happening in Eagle Drop. Carrier diverted several units of soldiers to go and assist, and they basically held back on the assault for a couple of days so the reinforcements could arrive at Gold Landing.
The Queen is still salty about Kara's speech.
Well, yes. The group then headed back home, so headed to speak with Errol Castellion and gave him many millions of gold to basically rebuild Gold Landing, Eagles Rock, and a few other places. They had to pick all up the following day, and the group then headed out shopping. Went to Mando's, where I just thought I'd tease a future character showing up just for the lol, because the plan was to get Gervais on, and Joe wasn't here at that point. Joe rocks up, and they're like, we're going to tail this woman, and I'm like, please don't tail her. They tail the woman who ended up being secretly.
We didn't.
They didn't tail her.
I did.
Rebecca Talbot ended up being.
I didn't really, but
You ended up uncovering them as the final fucking paragon.
Let's just tease it in it.
So fucking crazy we did this at this point because I had no plans that day. And yeah, it turns out she is working with Calisius for some reason. The details are a bit sketchy at the minute. Motus was banished to the Abyss for a while. Before being retired. You understand, Joe?
no,
No.
he's in the house.
I'm in the hell.
Oh, you went to hell, sorry. Went to hell instead. And we pick up with the group in that room. As Marcelion vanished through a casting of a spell. Carol.
And we're also still in the force cage.
Oh yeah, you all are still in a force cage. So I hand over to you. What is the plan at the moment?
I'm going to sending
You are.
as a Shreya.
Go for it. Roll a d20.
Really?
Where Talon's looking after them.
Yeah, I'm trying to. No, I wouldn't class it as a separate plane. It's just a bit shared. No, podcast is.
Is this your dice? Okay. I roll a 1. 20. Recognise.
Can I see it?
So I'll
That's
say
the last
in
week.
my sending, found Versalion. She's working for Calisius. She blames us. We should meet to chat.
You get that. That can't be accurate. Ralphia, are you certain?
Could I borrow a sending scroll? I'm learning these spell slots here.
You're sending to people who don't fucking talk. Sending to illustrate. Who are they sending to?
Pray to him, for goodness
It
sake.
doesn't work. You can't pray to each other.
I mean, yes.
Who did someone sending to like? Who was it?
I'll give you 3
Sent to Harness.
for now.
No, it was Hans.
That was honest.
Was it?
Illustrator's Hans.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
I'll pass you 3 for now.
I thought it was
Hans
the.
was.
That's
I
your.
thought,
That's
I
your.
thought it was the other one.
No, that's
No, Versalion was about.
Actually, you never found out his identity because he was revealed to you as Ishay.
I use a sending scroll to say, yes, I'm certain I can get Harris to produce the memory.
This is fucking concerning, I guess. I don't know what to say or do. I'll ask Ishay. He's smarter than me.
Yeah, let's remove those 3 schools.
He's got his full power. He can go a little extra.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Go to 13.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I'll do.
That's you in force speech for how long?
It lasts an hour, and
However
we've been
many-
here quite a while.
However many minutes minus roleplay last week.
Yeah.
20 minutes. So like, I would have 20 minutes left, half an hour left. Anything you're doing in the force cage?
Take out a book.
That's a good point. I've got a book to read.
Yep.
Igneous, is there a way to dispel this?
Sorry, unless you've got dispel magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
That doesn't
Doesn't
work.
work.
On it.
Specifically doesn't work.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
and miss a step out.
Yeah, make a rhythm check for me.
Save. Yeah. That's
Oh, I can just teleport us out. can't I?
33.
I can also teleport, that's fine.
Use like a
I'll just
charisma save, something.
And yeah, Karen goes down to the bar.
Potentially.
Just walk towards it, disappear, reappear, and just like,
I'm going to attempt to teleport the rest of the party out into the
Charisma.
bar, but my charisma is pants.
What's your DC?
plus. Oh yeah.
The only person with applause is gone.
Yeah, you just left.
I imagine you do that and realise you're
I-
like, nah.
Oh wait, no,
You're drunk.
My charisma.
Yeah, maybe people I can
No,
teleport right now.
I last
have
restoration,
fuck
so
all
I'm
charisma.
Oh, yeah.
again.
I can detour some people out.
What's the charisma? I'm going to try and
You're-
teleport.
no,
If you
one
could
other
buff me,
person.
that
Oh,
would be-
one other person, sorry, so you're one other person.
If you could buff me, that would be.
Plane shift us, we can just
Okay.
go sit down.
Inspiration.
Actually, no, it's Diep who's doing it, isn't it?
Oh, the FC actually charisma might be better. I think it's
Diep's charisma is better than mine. Sorry.
It's because he's small and cute.
No, it's good.
Um,
Isn't the end just a servo sword?
Oh, that's not good.
That's
a little floating orb.
I
that's
thought it was a plus.
3, and then I could give it 7, but no, the teleport spell
You've got a
fails.
D10,
It's
and
not.
I do have, yeah, but
What's
Diep
your
doesn't.
spell DC?
What's your spell DC?
20.
No, Diep can't.
Diep had a D10, then yeah, you could have put maybe.
I did say inspiration.
I mean, I have
Yeah,
one.
You gave it to
I would,
Salvan.
I have one of these from last week.
can I inspire Diep?
Sure.
We only have one cast of teleport left,
I can
so I'm not
plane
using
shift
it. I'm just gonna sit.
us. If you really can't wait, I can plane shift us to limbo.
I can sit and wait if someone brings me a drink.
Okay.
How are they going to get it through the force cage?
There's lots of it.
You've got a decanter. Oh, you're not there. You're
Bang
not
my
there.
hoof on the floor, see if anyone comes up.
There's quite thick, sturdy wooden floor. Unless you
I'm
want to put your hoof
Gonna stick my head out the force cage slightly with my face, pull back the armour a little bit, and then go, "Excuse me, can I please order a drink?"
Reception check.
I think the bartender might hear that.
Yeah. Just kind of walked up with a tray of water. So, I spoke to Caro. You guys need to pay me for like the damages. He did what he's put make you something cheap downstairs.
Yeah.
Like you guys fucked up my door.
I mean,
Oh, yes.
I like you guys, but it's like the third time you fucked up my door.
I can fix it. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Second.
There you
Good
go.
as new. Don't worry.
With some water. Can you get out this thing?
In a minute.
Okay.
When it goes.
Cool. Well,
Thanks
I'll
for
be
your,
downstairs.
thanks for your patience.
The person has gone.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm assuming they're like.
No.
No,
Oh.
we
So
banished them.
We don't.
Oh, so you pissed someone off in my tavern, and now they're still alive and might come back and kill me.
They won't come back and kill you.
They're cross with us, not you.
If it makes you feel any better, go on.
I mean, what the?
You were quite hostile towards us. So that probably puts you in their good books.
Actually, that is true.
Yeah. Anyway, fuck you, guy. Sorry, but just in case they're watching,
Yeah,
I hope
but-
you're all right in there. And don't come back over
They're all
customers.
watching. They're always watching.
They're always watching.
I start casting an ending on the door,
Good
slowly, bit by bit,
Yeah.
while the force cage
Because
goes
you know,
down.
why I have to fix the door. But he'll be honest. He would have had the same conversation with you, like, I need like 10 gold.
Yeah, it was 20
Okay.
Respect you for sticking up for your values.
from the party.
Thanks. No, Nas, it never happened.
Mending said door.
Yeah, you're on step next door after a couple of minutes. Anything Carol gets up to while they're all sitting in the force cage for like another half an hour, 20 minutes.
No.
Still in the bar.
Walks away. No one else is there.
Goes home.
You're
Can I
gonna
have
need to
fabricate
grab
prepared?
more free time to yourself.
Make a
You
chair.
leave.
No, I don't.
Yes,
So you
definitely.
tell me about your sister.
You look like you pointed
I
towards
think we
me.
should know.
Apart from their aspects, I don't
What other
remember.
aspects?
Magic, celestial bodies.
Didn't they like magic?
They as in they represent magic amongst
We
us.
could have worked this out a lot sooner.
Sorry, just want to say one thing. You guys are fucking stupid. literally the aspect of the moon.
Yeah.
And for 4 years I've been like, each one of the paragons did aspects of the gods from the Hall of Pantheon. No one clicked onto the moon.
Thing is, last time we heard Vesalian's things was like 4 years ago as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, wasn't Kelly the Dark Moon?
Well, he was the moon. What is the dark moon? No one actually knows. No one actually questioned it.
I'm gonna.
The Motors has.
Okay, no one passed the history check when they questioned it.
Ooh, history
You're
class.
badly on that check. At the same
Yeah, I know, but I still questioned it.
No one successfully questioned it.
There you go.
I'd like to spend some time investigating her stuff. I think we've looked at it already,
So there's
but
not much in there. It's
the
just
symbol
basically
is-
a bag of a component bag, a component pouch would be crystals in D&D Beyond. Just start a few bits of incense, a few crystals, a few vials, but nothing really out of the ordinary. She probably would have taken the crystal, the utility crystals with her.
what about the her holy symbol thing?
That's still be in there. There's still be that symbol of crystals.
Let's take a look. What is it?
Oh no, she was wearing that one. She thought would be.
No, it was a rock that was hidden in her bag.
Yeah, I pulled the thing out.
Yeah, you pulled a symbol of the Dark Moon.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that'd be in the back as well. Yeah.
I'm just wondering if she could.
That's not on the floor. I can put it on the back.
Is that a thing that someone could potentially teleport back to?
Yeah, there you go.
Sigh. Perhaps we should just put this in the sphere.
Here you go.
I'm not gonna get it
Hmm?
there.
Got the bag.
Oh yeah. Do you think we should just get rid of this? Do you want it, Erdan?
No.
We'll put the bag down. You
Oh no, just drop it in.
And then gently open it. Pump it in.
So if you drop it in, it wouldn't go into the sphere. You'd go into the bag.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to get the
You
sphere out.
have to hope it just drifts into the sphere.
I mean, that's what Selban has done.
Okay.
We don't know. We would know. We'd know that.
I think maybe I thought about it a second too. Ah, I see the error of my ways. I thought it would be much easier than that.
Probably could lift it out. And then you could slot it.
Yes, but I'm not going to do that when I'm stuck inside the barkeep's tavern, unfortunately.
You know, we'll just replace another floor or door or something.
Well, it's just if we lose control of it ever so slightly.
If we
It's also a little
Yes.
bit disrespectful considering we have already made him cross today.
Go outside.
When we can.
Sensible.
So, what do you folks do for recreation?
We need a place in the city which is just like a bomb site, you know, like where we can test stuff.
Is that not what the garden is for?
No, the garden is for Erdan's plants.
Oh, that's what I've been using
Not,
it for.
not really
Someone
anymore.
had given plans. He's given off.
That garden's got full of walls and holes and all kinds of stuff.
I might get him a reinforced greenhouse.
Not a thing you can have.
Why not?
You can't have a reinforced
A
greenhouse.
naturally reinforced greenhouse, why not?
Sure. We'll make a greenhouse out of metal. That's reinforced. It's one tiny window on top.
This is green metal.
Just green metal. You just paint this metal as a greenhouse.
Sarah, do you still have one of your cell grenades? Do you want it? Or shall I keep all of it?
I have used up mine,
That's what I'm saying. Would you
but
like to?
I'll take it back for now. Yes, thank you very much.
No problem. They were very effective.
I spent an awful lot of time engineering them. They're quite terrifying.
I had two.
Not very good for parties, I would
I
think.
had two, so you've got two now. See you
So, Erdan, when you're not busy making charities, trying to save the world, or being a deity, what do you get up to in your spare time?
Making potions, otherwise meditating. This is me, the player, saying I don't really think about what Erdan does out.
Perfect. Perfect.
Because normally other people have things they specifically want to do, and I'm just like, yeah, that's great. Erdan does stuff.
I see, so you are someone who is somewhat dedicated to getting things done. You don't sound like you have much downtime. Or some of it is productive, at least.
Yes. Why are you asking?
Well, we're stuck in a cage for ages, and I've got now better to do. I could go back to reading and be more antisocial, but I'm trying to develop myself.
Okay.
I'll go back to the book.
What do you do in your spare time?
I like stealing.
Small
Oh, sorry. I like acquiring objects that are not
talk with
of particular
and
use
maths about
and
the
putting
thing.
them more to use elsewhere.
Stealing what though?
Well, sometimes there are objects that are sat, let's say, in a vault or on a shelf, and they could be put to great use, and they're just sat there looking pretty.
Yeah.
I see that as a waste.
Carol's not here to listen.
So I'm just going
Oh, no,
to
no. Cara is here.
take them for a walk.
Because that familiar is projecting the room.
Perfect.
So, what exactly do you like stealing? You said you like stealing, so there must be something specific. Was it just anything? You kleptomaniac?
Not particularly, no. I wouldn't say I do it for fun. It's more so if there is something that could be put to good use, but is just locked away somewhere, dusty, not being used, I'll give it a use for a while before popping it back.
You pop them back.
Sometimes, yes.
Hmm.
Depends if I forget. I tend to get quite
I
attached.
Do you have anything on you that you've forgotten about and should probably put back somewhere?
That's a hard question to answer, since answering the question would invalidate the question.
I suppose.
I bet you can't steal anything from Mando.
Do not know what, Harris.
I probably could, but
Can't.
I don't take bets that way.
Okay.
I quite like his custom.
He's
You
probably
do
got
that.
stuff in his storeroom that just sits there.
I don't think
Chris,
so.
stop
He often has
encouraging.
He often has things on shelves which are new for us. He's the exact type of person I actually like. When he has new and interesting things, he puts them to go out into the world.
What if there's something that shouldn't go out into the world? But it's locked away.
You put it in a box. Points to the sphere of annihilation. And then you keep the box on you, just in case.
Do you take the sphere out of the bag or just put it back?
No, I'm just pointing to it. Yeah. I will. Otherwise, I'll sit and roleplay for ages. But stuck in room.
While that's going on, you said Cara doing anything in particular?
No.
The giant fluffy. What would he be now? He probably switched himself to he was a red bear before.
You saber-tooth tiger before.
No, tend to a bear after that.
Oh yeah.
Squirrel?
You go back to a cat, like a normal, like kind of a ginger cat. And kind of still smelling this giant now cigar in his mouth. If I smell it, probably finish off. It kind of jumps up onto the bar next to you. Oh, I forgot to mention. Owen said he wanted to meet you all at some point soon. Something to do with finding, I think, you found a friend or a place. I forgot.
Alright, thank you for letting me know. When the others stop playing around, we'll go see him.
I can just spell that probably.
They need to learn a lesson.
Okay, I can guess another one. I can extend the spell.
What lesson?
No, everyone needs to see us.
Not today. Maybe a few days, maybe tomorrow maybe.
No,
Let's
nice.
extend that bit. for
Unleash the chaos!
Rebecca, I think I still have 2 of your Iggy dice. Of your Iggy D10s.
You actually have them.
I
I
don't
think
have them on me. I think I gave them back, but I think I've still got
There's a couple in
9.
so. Those ones in there have been used.
there. Oh.
It's the ones in the tin that were.
Just extend it another hour. Give me some peace and quiet.
Actually, like this kind of greeny and like orange edgy. A little round his body, it kind of fades off. And then on the screen, you just see like the cage that flickers like orangey colour.
Do I feel this at all? No. Okay.
After like 10-15 minutes, Erdan's gonna try and Misty Step out.
Yeah.
Just be glad I'm not attuned to all of my things that boost my TC. Crazy high.
I was gonna say, I was waiting like, oh, he's like 30 minutes just stuck in here forever.
So it's a charisma check.
Check or save?
Check the
Save.
stuff. Oh, is it a save? I do have a +4 bonus to that.
Gosh darn it!
Why do I have a mouse?
Sorry,
By
is
your
it
foot, Matt.
confirm the
Oh, I
save?
don't have mine.
Sorry.
That's a decent roll. I'm going to roll one of my Iggy dice. I'm going to need to roll the other of my Iggy dice.
Who else has these?
I've got one.
I think Harris.
What?
Did I give them both to you? Have you
Question.
used any?
I haven't used any.
That's a 23.
There might be a thing. I need to double check mechanics. Because it's projected, could I counterspell?
Because it's insight and within range. It wouldn't be the first time we've encountered a remote counterspell.
I think counterspell. I can never think about counterspell. You just have to know a spell's being cast, or whether you have to see it.
You've got to be in range.
You have to see it.
I'm
'cause
within 60 feet. I'm
invisible
Sure.
people.
It's like,
So I cast a spell.
no.
It doesn't go off. So that's my one free use per day.
Yeah.
So it means I haven't used my
Can I try?
things.
What do you do?
Can I?
No, because
When you attempt to cast a spell inside, that's when you use it, so you have to make the check not to cast the spell.
Mhm.
but he counter spell.
You still cast the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
You
check is
still
to-
use the
check
slot.
whether to cast the spell.
Oh, okay.
So are we all attempting to get out of here now then?
I was like,
I mean-
no, I need more time.
I'm gonna pull out an instrument and I'm going to
No.
go. Well, I'm actually quite happy to be here. Right
Okay, yeah, I'll study for a bit.
now.
Nobody
I'm gonna
knows.
start reading the book of gainful exercise.
Strange. I felt that would work.
Let me try. I'm going to try Misty Step. It's a check, isn't it?
Safe.
Party shenanigans. It's been a while.
Caro needs a break.
Stay in your box.
29. Do you have that? So you go cast it and spell. Fails.
Who the fuck is you?
Pardon?
What are you two?
Excuse me? What did I use anyway I did this time?
I've got 3 more.
Oh, unfortunately do not know that spell.
This is fun. This is
Why would I counterspell you?
Can you non-verbally counterspell?
No.
Smoke this.
Anyway.
The only person capable.
Someone.
in the group.
Excuse me?
I-
That is quite rude.
Caro doesn't do
I say to the ceiling.
I mean, I can try and get us all back to the manor.
I don't particularly mind being here right now, especially if someone's having a go at us. Unless it's Calisius, then we really should quite leave.
The fact that Caro is not here kind of suggests that it is not Calisius.
Are you having fun down there, Caro?
Also, if it's Calisius,
Hey, you
probably
wouldn't know
have
it was
like
me.
a-
Who wouldn't know it was Carol?
No.
You would not
No.
suspect it.
I wouldn't suspect Caro to be messing
Yeah.
with us. I would suspect that the fact that Caro is not here panicking,
Okay,
coming to
okay,
grab
yeah.
us means that we are not in danger.
So I said that because
I'd
I
be
knew
somewhere else.
earlier
I
that-
don't cast sending or anything.
Could you T-bomb him and just make sure he's not dead?
I knew earlier we were being
Actually,
watched.
I can do that.
You tell us, really.
Yeah, I'll just check that Caro's still alive.
Oh, I would have done that then.
The Dragonborn you're trying to contact is no longer in service.
Yeah,
Have you
he's
got
fine.
your Killer
No.
That's it, you feel the link, but you just feel
If it was Calisius, he would have done
Just
a massive
feel a thing of.
That is apt.
He wouldn't get a chance to. She would
Carol-
Eldritch blast him instead.
Caro is fine, which means we are fine.
They used what?
Shouldn't the spell have ended by now, though?
Yes, which means someone's messing with us.
Who would be able to extend this spell post casting?
What's this stuff?
Your sister? So the aspect of magic.
Very powerful.
That's true. I'm not sure if even she would have the ability to do
Okay,
that.
let's go on the
I
random.
know that.
Okay, random table time.
He doesn't have that ability.
Oh, well.
Yep. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good.
Clarify
Um,
something for me.
Mhm.
Is your siblings, are they all half-layer?
No, we're all
Individual?
individuals.
You're half-layer.
I'm half-layer.
So
No, I'm half layer.
They're
I'm
each a
half-layer.
different person.
The screen gets some attention from the patrons when Edan says that. Let's kind of stare and look.
The words get out.
And I would know.
No.
Point here randomly without looking. Okay. 7 is reading the history of runes.
Have you not got a skill book to read?
Like,
No.
Oh.
And he's
Like,
no.
Position.
like rooms or
In the crowd position.
That's not possible. We discussed this.
what's that?
I've got a random like position,
Yeah.
like pose generator for Selvan because we get bored. So it said he's in the crab position, but that doesn't work because I'm a centaur.
Then
The upside down crab. You go first.
You could be leaning on your back hips with your hands
Conscious.
over your head.
I'm doing that floating in midair, reading a book of ancient runes.
Sure.
spell.
Forcing the floor.
That's fast enough. There's no counterspell going on there.
Right, dispel
I have to close.
then. It's 120 feet,
magic,
and I can
it's
see
a magic
it.
item.
Yeah, I can dispel that.
You can't dispel that.
You
It's
can.
part of my armor.
Yeah.
It's a high. It's not like it's a high check to do.
Oh, okay.
Carol's not that mean.
The cat is though.
Did you know that Wogar is a liturgical form of Tunan?
I think I understood about 3 of those words, Selban. Yes, I can read them.
Oh, I'm quite impressed.
I just don't know what they say.
Oh,
So an hour goes
I was gonna.
sorry,
Can I run something past you guys? Just logic check.
Okay.
So the Versalian is blaming me and my brothers for all of this, basically, because we went out and found out who we are. Even though in my case it was more on accident or will of the gods, really, that I found out who I was. Though clearly it was going to be inevitable. Like.
there's some very loud patrons downstairs. But keep going.
R.C.T.E.R to walking past the tavern.
Like, does it make sense to any of you that we were the reason that things are going this way?
Absolutely not. It's a bit above your pay grade, I'm afraid. It's to do with Vesher. And Calisius. And the cycles and stuff.
Right.
We've been told that this thing works in cycles, and if something cycles for long enough, then every possibility happens.
Okay. I'm kind of wondering at this point. You know, I've spoken about the Wanderer, this figure who appears to me in dreams and guides me, and
Yeah.
I imagine has guided the rest of.
Hang, is that the person with the weird cloak that we met?
No.
No.
Didn't their name begin with a W?
Watcher.
That's the Watcher. Okay, yes. Thank you, mystery voice of Caro in my memory.
I'm gonna make a. What would this be? So, history check on my memory of my visions of the Watcher.
What were you trying to discern?
Well, Harris just asked the question: could the Watcher have been Calisius implanting thoughts and misguiding? Like, I wanna.
Do you mean
like an Arcana check?
Do you mean the Watcher or the Wanderer?
The Wanderer, sorry.
Okay, an Arcana check.
Have
That'd be
fun.
Arcana. That's unfortunate.
I'll give you a buff.
I can help you.
Oh,
Can
Am I trained
guidance
then?
myself?
I can aid another to give you advantage.
Someone can't spell it.
Because I'm trained in Arcana.
Not bad. There's a 17.
Have a plus 7.
24.
It is possible. You know there are spells such as the dream spell where you can create a dream for someone. So it certainly could be like certain things were implanted, but you remember the Watcher was created as by a communal force for the Paragons.
Mm.
They have like a guide for them, and you've seen the Wanderer kind of like in person-ish, like that veil between what was it? It was like the Celestial plane and the Terror plane like a long time ago. So that one couldn't have been like some Calisius plan. That was like a physical apparition of them. But the ones in your dreams, it could be possible. There's no way of necessarily knowing. But yeah, the ones you had when you dream, in the vision could have been casting on like the dream spell or some implanted memory. But you also want to know it's very specific stuff, and there was no sign of like Callie or anything to do with them things. Doing like ambushing late for you, no one was following you during that time. So for it to basically be all projected by Callie is a bit of a stretch, but it could be. Yeah, Callie could have projected images into your mind, but you feel like for the Wanderer it's probably not.
Is their
Could have
name?
been, but I don't think so.
Is their name the Wanderer?
That's what I've known him as.
Why don't you use one of those other sending scrolls I gave you?
I don't think I can.
Just give it a
cast-
go.
Got time.
I will
Introduce stuff like
use a sending scroll to try and sending the Wanderer.
just think about what you would say beforehand. The first time he heard his ending, it was awfully embarrassing.
You go to use the scroll, and it doesn't work because it's not a creature, not targeting.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this isn't a creature. This is.
Oh,
I don't know.
well that tells a lot.
From my memories, like, I think we created the Wanderer as a guide for perhaps when we took our reduced forms, which means
Also,
that
you would know that they were created a long time before the whole like memory. Right? They also used to guide followers as well.
okay.
So they would appear to followers and like guide them towards the path of like, the paragons. But yeah, they were created like a long time, and they were created like out of one view. Same way how you were created the gods, the paragons created the Wanderer.
Okay. So I mean,
Being guided by a figment of your own imagination.
so I mean, if the Wanderer, it was sort of, we created him as a guide for all our followers and sort of to guide them on the way of the paragons. Am I?
No, I will have one thing. But go on. Sounds fast.
I'm guessing that when we took our reduced forms, we became followers of the paragons, and so the Wanderer basically took up to guiding us as if we were followers, to guide us on the path of the paragons, which it seemed for us was to be these so-called champions of the paragons and find the aspects of of each paragon that we were to have. Unbeknownst to us, that these were the ways that we would regain our shards.
Okay, I see your point, but
Like Paragon
you asked me
60.
for a logic check? And I'm a little confused on what I'm checking here.
I was more, well, this was a bit of a side tangent on
Oh, I see.
my logic check is on for Celian's logic, that it was because the rest of us paragons found out who we were, that things are as they are now, but even then, to me, does it make sense to anyone else that in response to that they would work with Calisius?
I'm just attempting to discern a question that you are asking.
So one thing I wonder, you noticed that since you realised you're a half layer, you've not seen the Wanderer since.
Except when I first entered the Paragon.
Except when you go
Yeah.
there, you also know that Airship never mentioned to you seeing the Wanderer previously, and Hansu mentioned seeing him before he was Illustrator. So you can also imagine that when you saw the Wanderer, they probably just thought you were a follower of half layer and just guided you that way.
Yeah.
That they didn't know you were also half layer in
Okay.
a different form.
Yeah.
You make assumption, sure.
Yeah.
You know of the creation and how what they said.
This is the thing, because Kara's kind of just been background noise in the Kara's telepathic telepath thing. When the Shari showed me like the different phases of everything, did anything Paragon related come up in that?
Yes and no. So there were no paragons that you saw, but there were beings like, titans, demigods, that you saw from older versions, older history, but nothing like exactly the same. Probably things closer to like the Aphrodite. There's like mortal beings that kind of grew in power, aren't quite gods, but are like titans.
So, I believe I have an answer to the question that you might be trying to ask, but if it's not the question, I apologise. I feel as if there is no logic flaw in your sister's actions. It is perhaps more of a human flaw, to say if you are human or not, or a personality flaw. If you folks were sealed away for a long, long time, and the gods are distant, and you each have part of the gods inside you, the only god that is present or closest to them would be Calisius. So the part of themselves that is strongest and nearest around would be him. So if one person hangs around another for a long time, perhaps they have been influenced by them, rather than, I hate to say the word corrupted, because that implies that something is wrong.
Indoctrinated.
I don't know them in the first place. So
I see your point. The thing is, we weren't we weren't sealed away that long ago. Like only a couple years at this point.
About 18 months to a year, 2 years.
So
Basically, I mean, you know that, and from what the gods told you, like, you were never sealed away, you just started being Erdan with the day the campaign started. That was like, boom,
Right.
one hour like that. Everything else was a creative memory in your mind that the Stell had made, so that like, you were officially born as Erdan. Or maybe like a few days before, that's like session 1, because you obviously joined the trade caravan to go towards, or you were in the magic caravan, so around that time was when like, she was like, oh, cast a spell, and then after, so you only really been Erdan and hidden for like, 18 months, 2 years.
I'm still wondering why we agreed to do that. Now that I think about it, it doesn't really make sense that we would.
Wasn't it to hold a piece of the gods in each of you so that they could be restored should the worst come to pass?
But now
You
that I
have
think,
no direct connection to the whole of the Pantheon.
No, but
it's
now
an
that I-
indirect one.
but now that I think of it, when Calisius first came into this world, he had no shard. Well, he had his own shard, but if we were all fully ourselves when he came, I don't think he would be able to, in his weakened state. Like, sure, he had his shard, but he had lost his godhood. He only retained that when he got his third shard. So surely, if we were all our full selves, when he first arrived, then
You would have been targets.
He is particularly good at scheming and finding power. I doubt that you are the only source of things to do.
exactly why.
There could be a thing of... Sorry to interrupt, would you like to carry on?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, why hasn't he targeted me or R.C.T.E.R. or R.C.T.E.R. like now? Like, if he's wanting shards, like, sure, he only needs 3, but what's stopping him from getting more than that? I mean,
We do not know that he is not doing that.
exactly, but why isn't he then coming for, like, me? Like, surely.
You are a harder target than most. It is a lot harder to kill a person who can fight back than to find an artifact and claim it.
I suppose so, but then that makes the whole exercise rather moot if he was not going to do that.
Are you insinuating that perhaps your sister has betrayed you for a long time? She was quite convincing and managed to convince us to let her cast a spell to retrieve a scrying orb that didn't exist, because she wasn't technically lying, because she could find herself. Anyway, beside the point. But she convinced us all to try and let herself leave without us. So is it probable that she could have also convinced you this was in your best interests?
Quite possibly,
It was
considering.
only right at the very end where we realised who she was.
Quite-
The skies dropped.
Quite possibly, because I mean, it doesn't seem that she sealed her own self away. It seems that she kept her true self and merely put on a disguise rather than seal herself away. At least as far as I know.
It is far too hard to pontificate every action, but good to consider the courses in mind, for when you get surprised.
Yeah, Carol just cuts into this bit and saying it could be the fact that he's after God shards and not Titan shards. Maybe yours and your siblings aren't strong enough.
Quite possibly, but then again, my point is that then sealing us away was a moot action and potentially the wrong one to do. If even with Titan shards we could have taken him on when he first came and only had a single shard and was not fully a god yet.
I think the purpose of you and your brothers and your sister is not to fight, but to protect. There are others here who would have been able to fight Calisius, other Titans, other people with shards, and yet they did not. But you and your brothers are unique. Your shards are representations of the entire Pantheon, not just one deity. So, perhaps your purpose was to be the shield and not the sword.
Well, we failed at that.
Odd
And
resistance.
potentially that's why your sister is so angry.
Well, though my point would be that sealing ourselves away is what allowed us to fail.
No,
We weren't there to be the shield.
the very ceiling was the shield, is what I mean. Because your shards have been hidden. inaccessible, even to yourselves.
You're meant to be the resistance. If Calisius won, then you and your
Was that
siblings
out
would
loud or telepathically?
Telepathically. Sorry.
Maybe you were meant to be the resistance. If Calisius won, then you and the others are the ones to fight back afterwards.
Quite risky though if we're in non-paragon form. We could easily be killed.
It keeps you hidden though.
There is also the possibility that she is undercover as a double agent. This isn't telepathic.
Here's hoping.
She could be doing her job, obfuscating, and putting you at a detriment whilst you have some grand plan and she is doing stuff and we found her well too soon and she has to see to act against us but doesn't want to harm us that much. I have absolutely no idea.
She did not fight us.
That's true. She didn't. I mean, she's the paragon of magic. I mean, sure, we've got you and Heresy here, but she's a full paragon, so she could probably take us. But that's an interesting thought.
Something to muse on in case of suddenness.
But beyond all of that, I don't think, even if your actions were not the best one for the scenario, you have no knowledge of that. I believe when you guys were, before you realised that you were paragons, you were each acting according to your nature.
Exactly, yeah.
And your nature is fundamentally one of kindness and curiosity. To make a mistake, intention matters. And you did not intend harm, though the consequences may have brought it about. If we overthink every single one of our actions, then we freeze.
So
It is better to act wrong than to not act at all, if you have good intentions. That's something I've come to learn after travelling with everyone.
All this God stuff annoys me.
Well,
was that public? Was that private to Selvan?
It's religious God stuff annoys me.
By what do you mean, annoy?
It's just tiring.
I feel as if it is vastly complicated and slightly beyond my reach.
That's what's tiring.
It is tiring, but equally curious. Though I wish I had any form of concrete answer. Has concrete been invented, I wonder? Yes, okay.
Rock
Magically.
solid answer.
Rock solid.
Hey, like me.
So yeah, that.
But yeah, after a while, and after that conversation, the spell does drop.
Oh, finally.
It's been like 2 hours of being sat in this horse cage.
What's the time dilation in hell compared?
There's not much, probably like, I mean, at least you're on the 7th layer, so very little. The hells aren't really time normally is in sync.
Normally in
for long or so for people being out there for years. So not really much. It's only really the Feywild and the Shadowfell. And like if you was to have a significant limbo and I should say have a significant time dilation. The rest are all kind of like out by maybe a day or a few hours, but nothing major. Apart from Mechanus, which doesn't exist within the water time. And there's a few others that kind of like more valuable. Yeah, the Hells, the Abyss, the Celestial planes, they're all kind of in sync with the material plane.
Just eat mash.
So one pulls up some rations.
The spells will drop. What do you guys want to do with the rest of your day?
I'll stretch and check the room.
Do we have anything urgent that we need to do?
Other than potentially rescuing Motus, but I think he's perfectly fine by the sounds of it. I'd quite like to go and see so many names beginning with E.
Everyone?
Heroin, thank you.
You also have riddles to solve.
Oh, I forgot about that. I should have been. That's what. No, Southbound would have definitely been doing that.
You read books on history of rooms.
Yeah, no, I'd have been thinking about that.
Apparently you have a game of notice.
What is your answer? What is the party going to do? Going to split off? You're going to have someone together? What is the plan?
You go find your sister and chop her head off.
No. Not now, I
It's
know.
like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
I'll go sit down
How
next
many
to
days
Cara at the
till
bar.
war?
I'm not sure about
So they've got a week
You what?
from today.
Short rest.
Sure, I still got my counter spell.
The Grand General arrive at Gold Landing.
Hey, Kara, you want
But, sorry, ignore me. We've got 2 weeks till they attack. We've got a week until the Grand General gets there, and then 3 more days till Kylo's reinforcements arrive, and then we're going to spend the day preparing and they're going to attack. Because today's the 26th of New Dawn, and the attack will be the 6th of Early.
I don't suppose we could maybe negotiate with the Empire troops in Badenheim to just leave, considering that they are now.
I believe the Queen said there was someone already over there trying that.
Well, she's got someone in the city who she's asked you to escort if you go to
The Empire.
back. Yes, his name is Thaddeus something. That's the wrong coordinates. Back to the top of them. Where is? What did it say?
Is Rafon's tower still in the...
Thaddeus on the
No, it dissipated when he died.
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Everything.
Along with all of his stuff that's still in the vault.
That would have been an answer to the first
Thaddeus
riddle.
Omerag, the
Yeah, you have all of
the
his stuff.
assistant of
Though.
Arvin.
You have all of his stuff
That's the
though.
last time I'm saying the name and what he does. So
See you now.
Wait, what was that? I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Thaddeus Omerag is the ambassador they have. He's
Yeah, just thought something Caro would have done while everyone was still trapped. Would have gone to Mando and just asked about the the wishes and what the mechanics of the wish and how much leeway you can get with doing certain things.
I mean, it acts as the wish spell. The spell wish, not like Iggy's wish was like, oh, I wish for this. It acts as the spell wish.
It's just I just want to check. Jason said what happened. Just want to see if you got the same thing. If I used it to cast a spell, but wanted it to extend the range of it, would that fuck me up, or was that stay within? Basically, I'm trying to think.
I would say it would fuck you up because you're not casting the spell directly. You're casting it like you're wishing for the spell to act differently.
Right. I was going to try and use Arcane Gate for troop movement and stick a load more, throw more troops from another region over.
No, it would. You could do it, but it would fuck you because you're basically you're casting the spell, but you're also fucking with magic.
Yeah.
Which to that, which is the negative effect.
Just checking.
We get downstairs, we see Caro.
How much reading
Did
did we get on?
Caro have told us that?
It's about an hour. You can get
Aaron wants to talk with us.
Yeah, when you eventually get out the room down, yeah.
You see the capital. They probably kind of as they come down, vanishes.
You wanted to head to Malvern Ward, right?
Yes, but the Aaron's familiar said that he wanted to speak with us.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
What about?
He's a bit vague, but I think Aaron's found what we asked him to look for.
Yay!
Well, that was all that. In itself, I've it was just yay.
Someone was going to say more, but then got paranoid, so he just said yay.
You should have been out of that thing a lot sooner. What happened?
Make me a deception check.
I was about to say.
Performance. No.
Not
yeah,
deception. I'm lying.
No, because you're not lying. Yeah.
I am lying. I know why they didn't get out.
Should we wait for notice before we go see anyone, or should we just go and speak to them?
Quite probably. I don't know.
21.
Did the telepathic one break for you? It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
We have to
Doesn't
send.
work.
If you want to sending him, I'll give you a scroll.
I owe you quite a few of these at this point.
There you go.
Everyone's
I'll take
like,
another one off my sheet. What did you get on your check?
21.
I have no idea.
your passing it says what 12.
You
Ed's
doing
the
okay?
only one. Sorry, that's a bit
Everyone
like
wants to see us.
that's suspicious, but everyone else is like, yeah, that checked out. 21. It says 22, isn't it? It says.
Mine's 18.
Passive? Passive is...
I think it's always 22.
Passive, yeah, it's 22.
So like, when Carrie says that, you're a bit like, Sam doesn't seem Exactly right.
What did he say?
Oh, it
I
was
just asked why you didn't get out the thing.
and I was like, everyone else was like, yeah, well, yeah, it seems normal.
Happens. So I'll.
Yeah.
You sending Motus?
Oh, did you not hear what I said?
No,
Oh,
what
sorry,
you
it's
said.
me, sorry.
Well,
Of course she fucking is. Of course she fucking is.
okay. What were you saying to me?
You going first or she?
She is.
Continue.
Go on. What were you ending?
You good? We're off to see Erwin. He says he found the thing.
Okay. Probably be back tonight, considering what happened. Oh, good. Don't start a war with another country.
I won't say it through the bond, but no promises.
Should we wait for Motus?
No. He'll probably be back tonight.
Out of character, do you want us to wait for you so you get to like do something this session?
I'm doing something.
Okay.
We're having fun.
Okay, as long as
I
you're...
think you're gonna start the war.
Okay, I will cast sending to Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron? This is
Nah, no, sorry, it's fine.
He's back.
Yeah. Depending where he is. Yeah, okay, very fine, it's not a complaint.
Hi Aaron, this is Harris. Spoke to your familiar. You want to see us? Where are you?
You would get back. Where for one moment,
Who's who?
for one.
Oh, you're getting the second one. What was it? Oh. Give that again.
Go straight.
Yeah, to move this bit Harris, good to hear from you.
It's cold.
Just gotta step it up.
Oh.
He seems to be struggling for stutter a lot recently. You can tell for this ending. At my tower, Namin mentioned he spoke with you.
Namin!
I will see you soon. Oh, he wouldn't have said Namin, but he would have. Yeah, no, he would have.
He would have known.
No, he would. Oh, no, he said it. Fuck it. Yeah, that's what you get back.
Nice one, catch back.
Okay, Aaron is in his tower.
I've got one charge left. Oh, there's teleportation circles, aren't there? Is there one near here? Fine, I'll use the teleport scroll. I'll use the...
We walk. Fly.
How far is it?
Like the middle of the city.
How long is it going to take me to walk over there?
Like a few hours.
Let's fly.
You get attacked.
I'm not attuned to my boots.
I'll carry you.
Do you know what?
You get taxi.
You get a taxi?
Yeah, like
There's taxis in the city.
not like just like horse drawn carriages.
Do they charge the same as what they do on the plane of fire?
They can charge considerably less.
Thank goodness for that.
They normally charge about it's a bit higher prices now because of some attacks going on. So it is 7 gold basically per district you go to. So it's going to be 14 gold per carriage.
Do they take centaurs?
Sure.
Okay.
Just strap it to the front.
I am not a horse.
You have horse-like features.
He does. Yeah, okay. I think Salban will catch a taxi if anyone wants to come with him.
Yes.
I'll fly.
Guys, we've got 2 magic carpets.
Oh, yeah, I'll take him out. I'll go on one of the magic carpets.
There we go. You make your way to the large kind of hollowed, flattened mountain in the centre of Cyrilia.
I'm cackling.
Fly all the way to the top. Just a good shot in the
Yeah.
Quick when they killed you last time.
shot down. Nope, not going there. Get to the very top of the mountain and you see Erwin's large green stone tower with several smaller towers protruding from the top. You approach the doorway and it always opens magically just for you as you step inside.
The Emerald City.
No, it's just
towel like from them. So.
no, it's just like a long green tower, like 3 or 4 little protruding towers on the side. But you step inside, and everyone's there to greet you. Please, allow me to take us somewhere. One point. Click his fingers.
Are you okay?
Teleport.
You're right. Everyone. Similar name.
You teleport you as you say that. And you appear in this kind of nice lounge room. A large kind of bare fair carpet. Like a bare fair rug on this nice kind of mahogany coffee table. Crystal top to it.
Is the rug the familiar?
Just to start out like a black bear. Like a great ripping rain fair.
Suspicious.
Several large kind of comfy couches and chairs, a few kind of paintings on the wall of like Badenheim, Jan Hall, some wizards, blue kind of glowing chandelier.
I look at the Jan Hall pictures.
Big like the city. Pretty by Arkham. And you see kind of this one large kind of blackish blue, like a navy blue leather chair. And there's a small kind of like cup, like a little kind of fancy white porcelain cup with a gold trim on a little what the fuck's it called? Little plate. Oh my god.
Saucer.
Saucer. Kind of sitting on the table, and then sitting on the chair is this androgynous elven figure in like white and brown robes. Kind of piercing blue eyes, green eyes, kind of very piercing green eyes. Kind of completely like shaved, bald head with a little pod up.
I'm not interrupting it.
Oh, no, this is a friend of mine, Ollie. Ollie, yes. They are an exceptional wizard.
One blink, you're in trouble.
No.
I say is what I've said before. They bring out the worst in each other.
And they kind of get a scent from this this very nice kind of porcelain cup. What are you two doing?
Making rude jokes by the sounds of it.
No. All he said was that him and Glacier bring out the worst in each other.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. Which means pain.
Bad things.
Yeah.
Possibly. You know, possibly.
Is she an ally?
It's currently a yellow on my war asset list. not an option.
It's not, no, it's not. Yes, no.
That's
It's not.
I'm pushing the
unconditional.
family into the green, guys. With this, I'm pushing the family into the green.
Well, let's see.
what you said war I remind me. I know Obagi said Mondor was on the list. Is that just as an aid, or is that counts as a combatant?
He will be more of a aid. So you basically, after now, he provides an enchanted language for you guys. So we can keep it on spot. That's the. And the closer we get to like doing this kind of stuff, I'll tell you what each asset does.
So I was thinking through some of the items we got spare and really could go to in terms of the fonts. Like the spell book needs to go to a wizard.
Yeah.
Now, I will introduce you to Ollie. They kind of give you all a small nod to take a sip from their cup.
Just because it's happened already once today, divine sense.
No. I'm not the only.
Right.
Start off small.
Are you folks betting things?
In a way.
Yeah, okay. A game of wages, I'm imagining.
Please, take a seat.
So everyone shuffles over towards near a seat and then
I haven't
stands
done anything to
as
Gareth.
if he's almost sitting
Yeah.
but
There's
doesn't.
probably like a small kind of like beanbag thing. Like
Yes.
Kind of conjured into the room.
He will attempt to sit on that somehow.
Kind of sit down, right?
Fantastic.
No.
What did you say? What did you say?
You're playing Truth or Dare.
Oh, good guess.
Right, you told me.
Oh,
This is going to be fun.
Oh god.
Erwin will kind of once you all take a seat. Like I said, this is Ollie. They are an expert in finding hidden things and locations and items. I have been working with them for many years.
Everyone's shaking.
No, just Star. You just lost stuff. does seem drained, like tired,
Mm-hmm.
like he's not slept in a few days.
Now,
Yeah, and same actually, no, probably only would look at their health, and they don't need to rest anyway, so they can't.
Heron looks at don't feel weird, but Great Restoration.
Yeah, it's like a small boost for him. He's still, tired, but he doesn't feel any effects of it. Probably would calm the stuff a little bit.
Are you okay, or?
Yes, just several sleepless nights.
Why are you having sleepless nights?
Oh, we myself and Nolly have been we're working on how to find this hidden sanctum, if you will. We believe, from some of my research and our expertise, we have come up with an idea. I will I'll pass over to them. Thank you, Erwin. Yes, I am, as Erwin mentioned, an expert in magic to locate, identify, track and find things, and people and items. I have used my skills many times to locate hidden artifacts, magical beings that are hidden away, things like the Trask, etc. And also use my skills of always to keep things in place. When Erwin brought this hidden sanctum to me, I never heard of it, nor did I know what it could have been. Immediately we began investigating and looking for what this could be. Ancient texts and stories and tales, and dating back 1,000 years. But after a while of study, and through what Erwin was able to inform me from what you told him, I was able to grasp what this hidden sanctum might be. Thus began the experimentation and the research into finding this place. Now, from what I believe you all know, and from what Erwin has said to me, this place can be found through magical means, protected by some form of divine magic. Well, I've come up with an idea, a spell with the assistance of Erwin, of course, using his specialties with divination and fate, to potentially find a way of showing us what and where this place is. I have created a spell that will find the sanctum, show us the sanctum, but we do need someone who has knowledge and familiarity with it.
Would an object help?
I need a creature specifically, a person.
What if I animated an object?
No, I need a person for this spell to create a creature. The reason why, I need someone who knows of its existence and who has been there. Someone that has seen a part of the place. That way, through magics, we can extract a part of their mind, and looks towards Harris, to see this and create an image of it for ourselves. We can then use some of Erwin's magic and some of my magic to further project and guess and locate areas that might be familiar through the history, archaeology and history of the world, to create and expand on this image and further expand until we can create an estimate at what this place may be and where it is. Now, of course, the bigger the area, the less accurate the spell will be. And to create this, I need, to get a better prediction, we need to be able to view as much as we can to pinpoint the location exactly. Now, there is, of course, a chance this fails, and there are some, let's just say, consequences to the spell, but as is with powerful magic.
Could you please elaborate on the consequences?
Yes, of course. There is a significant chance an exploded person, no, but they do end up brain dead.
So,
I'm ready.
brain exploded.
Actually, what I would say is, so the explanation that they give is a lot more convoluted and long.
Yeah.
And Harris and Salvan, even you kind of struggle to follow what they're saying, but they will say it again in a much more simple way and basically be like, spell takes their mind, and as well, creates an image, we then can continue to project and guessing what it will look like through magic, and then seeing the place we can replicate. But we need to basically steal a person's mind and all their thoughts and let them go ahead.
In telepathic bond, I'm just going to say, what are the chances of this guy being an agent of Galicius?
That's what I've got. I want to insight, see if he's got ulterior motives.
Insight check.
Insight.
Yes.
Go for it.
I'm just paranoid now.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, it's a 14.
You look. Don't seem to be. They seem to be. You exactly what? Yeah.
So, do you have your goggles? True sight?
I could certainly surreptitiously attempt to check, but I feel like that might fail. I'll just check on purpose.
You all look. There is no ulterior motive. They look to be.
I check my. I have certain uses a day.
Probably for 21 and 18, you kind of get that they are also quite excited to do this. There's like a let's do this now kind of vibe, as though a powerful mage who specialises in finding things and is like the biggest kept secret on the planet. So they're kind of like they've got a lot of backing in this.
I have charges. I will cast True Seeing
Yep.
on this dude and the room in general.
The room is full, man. You probably do see bits of the player playing where there are like seventh brushing things away, spirits. But nothing on Ollie, nothing like that. They appear to be just a normal looking elf.
Oh, dragon.
Yeah.
Just such an elf.
Thank you very much.
Which is, this spell is, like I said, experimental and never been cast before. And we do need someone who has been to this place.
Would that not vaguely invalidate the point? Because then we would. Oh no, because it's hidden. Yes. Okay. I see your logic.
Yes. We are not finding it through normal means. We are extracting an image of an area, creating that image ourselves through prediction, and then predicting what the terrain and the area looks like around it. So we can eventually create an illusion of what the terrain and the area around the place looks like.
Rough free bag. Anvil.
What is this?
It has the symbol of the area on it.
They need a creature.
I know. It just might help with the spell somehow.
May I? Sit from the table.
Hang on. Someone doesn't like handing over objects.
That's not.
Cast a spell on it. Ah, I see. Yes, it could potentially be a useful component. It potentially would consume the component to give it a bit of a bonus, but it could work.
Put it back in.
What can that anvil do?
I haven't messed around with it too much yet.
Do we know anyone who's been to the sanctum?
Excuse me?
Is it the place with the two doors?
Oh shit.
It blew up. Wait, the place. It's where the Watcher took us.
You don't know that. Canonically, you don't know that.
Well, I
Wait,
do.
Oh, you
I do.
Oh,
I do.
Adam.
That's why we started going for it.
fuck yeah, you don't. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, okay, tell us.
It's when we had the Battle Royal and Harris blew up the mech.
Yeah.
That we were in the sanctum when, for that fight.
Okay, how are you going to tell us in character this?
So it happened. You
Yeah,
happened.
you were.
Oh wait, so we know that.
Yeah.
Well,
What's
Kara
that?
knows that because Kara was kind of.
I saw that. I got the question at the end. When everything was blowing up, the Watcher sort of stopped everything and saw the symbol and a bit of war.
Yeah, you saw a symbol. Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, I do remember that now, actually.
Because it was you were across different
So
locations.
have
the
you?
map was changing.
You'd have told us this at some point.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll say, well, we've all been there.
But that's what started us off from actually needing to go.
Yes.
Okay, about that.
I didn't.
Sorry, Matt.
No, that's cool. That's my hope.
I volunteer.
Well, I would suggest not. Maybe potentially finding another creature. It will have negative effects on you no matter what happens.
Did you not elaborate on all of the effects?
Oh yes, brain death, but minor brain death couldn't be simply using your ability to speak, to move, to talk, to think.
Well, we can bring people back to life if that happens.
Yes, but it will not fix the damage. They will return as in a comatose state. That is the worst case scenario. Best case scenario can happen.
How likely are these?
I ran a probability. There is a 97.3% chance it is fatal.
97%.
He can't die though.
Yeah.
You can't. No, you can't die.
You can't die
Sorry, not
outright.
fatal. Brain death fatal. I don't know how you phrase that.
Okay.
You get turned into.
Vegetable, yeah. Comatose is the poke of comatose.
Put your
So-
hand down, Carl.
We do have a scroll of true resurrection if we can't find anyone else.
Let me have this.
I believe we have two.
So, it's also an experimental spell. It may do other things.
I see what you mean.
Does she have a question?
Oh.
We have to get the Watcher. He's been there.
Do we know of any
What does she wanna
creature that's
know?
been to the sanctum?
No.
The Diep is a creature.
He is technically, isn't he?
Mm.
It's
Hang
a
on.
construct.
Let me check.
The mech.
No, yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read his stat
Good
block.
work, yeah.
I don't know if he has a mind. He's a construct.
No, because
We've rolled on different things
he's a
before.
drone. He's
I
a
think he-
homunculus technically, but before him has like a machine.
If he's immune to like mind effects and stuff, then it wouldn't work. Like, which I
would
think
say
he is.
Because I know he's classed a homunculus, but we alter him a lot, so he's more like a
Yeah,
floating device. I'd
I
say
agree.
He's not very long.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
I don't want to go.
he's been broken a few times since then, so
Probably-
he's probably been wiped.
Yeah.
Oh,
Selban just
yeah, good point, because he doesn't have like memory. He kind of follows orders. Yeah.
Selban just names it as the same one
Yeah.
because it's him trying to hold on to his
But
past.
I imagine it's like
He had the 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 700.
it's like how I imagine Red Wing from Captain America. Like it's a drone. Like it's gonna get destroyed. Just get destroyed.
Yeah.
Anyways, I spoiled that. But like the whole original was just so it's just another version doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's it. Yeah. What would she ask first?
Doc.
Wasn't out.
Doc wasn't there.
Okay.
So you'd be forcing your phase.
It is a construct.
Find familiar to be permanently brain dead.
I would not want
Oh, yeah. Okay.
that. I would rather take the risk myself.
Do we know of anyone else?
Who else was
Not stealing
there?
that from Carol. But, there's some.
Please elaborate, Karen.
Nice and Kara said Adam.
Oh, I apologize.
I will
There
know.
is-
I don't think I was here for this battle. With the Watcher. This particular one.
There is a thing of the Sanctum's visited by a lot of people. Kyutha was one of them. But I don't know how we can get him here to do it. And being like part like demigod and celestial and stuff, he might have more resistance to what happens. The other one is the Watcher.
But if we could get the Watcher here to talk about, then he could just take us there.
I don't think he would agree to have his brain off.
Do you know anyone or any creature that's been to the Open
I
Sanctum?
do not, but if you give me a bit of time, I'm able to locate someone.
Would that not be this person we are just condemning to death?
Yes, that is the cost of this. Well, not dead. It's still be alive. Just what life would they live?
Not a life worth living.
Exactly. It's not death, though.
I don't agree with that statement.
Yeah,
Actually.
no, do I.
The spells,
I was also like, I also disagree with that.
spells I get from the book after relate to Kyutha. Kyutha's been to the Sanctum, so can I segue in on that for a commune maybe?
Has to be a mind.
You can, but I don't think
Not that I know what questions to ask, but
you could. I mean, yeah, because the book was from someone from the Sanctuary. It was written while it was going on there. There's also one person you do know currently in the book who was there.
oh shit.
Oh dang!
His dad.
No.
No.
Granny.
Yeah, great granny.
Yeah, same difference. But it's still a thing.
I have a suggestion. Does your spell require a person or a mind? Oh yeah, I'll give you a second. Yeah.
What are people?
You killed the DM.
Does she answer that?
Whatever it is, it's bag mascot.
It's just
Might be going. Might be going purple.
Oh,
You have changed colour.
oh, it's so good. Oh my god.
You are
I
the
asked
colour
it.
of the Dr. Pepper label.
It's so good.
It's why I asked it.
Oh, okay. Give her a minute. How's she going to phrase that? Go ahead, Karen.
That is such an evil cackle.
Would the spell have a different effect on a different type of creature?
I have absolutely no idea. I tested.
Is your target a mind rather than a creature?
It would have to be a creature's mind.
Do you,
What about a ghost?
do you mean a mind or a memory?
Yes. They have to think to themselves. It's not like calculating stuff in their head.
Would it work on an artificial creature?
No, it must be a living being. I need to be able
Does
to
a
see in their head to keep that. See, a dead creature, a ghost, would not be able to progress a memory.
Mm-hmm.
I need to extract this mind. Well, we need to extract this mind so that we can keep having them essentially expand the image in their head to project the image to us.
Would a duplicate of a mind work? Of a creature?
Yeah, potential.
If, for instance, we cloned one of ourselves.
Potential, yes. I could have ramifications on the actual mind, but I do not know.
I've been inquiring
Well,
quite
same.
no one's had any.
Yeah.
Everyone said no, we don't do that.
I'm just
Very, very rare.
Yeah. I'm just thinking
I asked a
if
very
we
difficult
don't
question.
want to sacrifice someone, if we can make a duplicate of ourselves via like a simulacrum or something, and
That's
then
why I asked an artificial, but I think simulacrum probably.
I don't know if an artificial simulacrums are weird. That's not- Yeah. Well, maybe when you said artificial creature, I
The
thought
thing is, a clone only works if the person's killed.
that's the spell. I was-
Yeah.
Soban was waxing theoretical on the term clone.
Yeah.
It doesn't say what to say. It seems like I can get memories.
Yeah, it's basically just you.
It's a duplicate of yourself at that current stage.
That's what makes me think we make a simulacrum of someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do that right now.
I've been told
But you have simulacrum.
No, I have a wish.
Yeah.
Also, think I
It's
doubt
literally the first thing I would
wish
do.
wouldn't just do a thing off to wire is it with God.
No, you know it's gone. It's not like that.
Yeah.
Couldn't you true resurrect someone?
Not
For
through
free.
Wish, because through Resurrection's a 9th level
Yeah.
spell.
Ah.
But you can, with Wish, get a 25,000 GP diamond.
We have 3 of those already.
We have
You-
enough of those.
You could like resurrect a dead person who's been there, and then we kill
It
them
would
again.
Still,
and
and
that's-
still kill the person.
Yeah, but that slightly removes the moral aspect.
Not really. It's still death.
If they are willing.
Yeah.
then-
So it's
And
just the
there
little
is-
5%.
There is still a time limit on True Resurrection.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Is it 100 years?
200, I think, for True Res.
So,
True
I
Red, I
have
think
been
it's
told
200.
it was for simulacrum's good.
I'll double check that for you.
Yeah.
For high level, and we use it one of us, and a high level version of one of us.
It would be very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it will. I think it won't work because I think we have to make a sacrifice.
I
what
wonder
it
if
sounds
there's like a fly or a
True.
bird that's been there.
Oh. Does it have to be a sentient mind or a sapient mind?
It must be one capable of withstanding the spell, so the stronger the mind, the better.
So one of us.
And yeah, if one of us does it, we're just dead though. It's our
Did
character.
you know?
Did you say it was a 97% chance?
Yes,
Seven
that's
foot
you
three.
predicted that. Unnecessarily. Statistics. It is saving throw.
A saving throw.
I will not allow. You can use your god powers, but that is interfering with the spell, which would trigger the blocking. So how I'm going to rule is anything you use your abilities for would activate the defenses of the place, because you're like
There's a deity interfering in it.
you're.
Okay.
Now, would we be able? Like, would I be able to give the person a buff?
You can use like inspiration.
Yeah.
Actually, you can also use your like D10, but you can't do
Inspiration.
head or tails, just because I feel like that is a Vander being like, no, you know where this place is now, so you can do the rest, but you can't do head or tails.
Okay.
Use like.
So there's a high chance that we-
someone will walk. You can't do head or tails.
Duly noted.
What type of mechanically? Do you know what type of saving? Do we know what type of saving throw it
No,
would
you
be?
have to spell you.
Okay. Yeah, because
They don't
it
know yet.
try and give someone
Probably going
advantage.
to be an int or a con.
It'll be a mental save. Int was uncovered.
We could try and buff someone.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's got good saves.
That would be me. Almost, and he's not here.
I will note that I don't have any of Evandra's gifts left except for heads.
I do have intellectual trust, so I can reinforce your brain.
That'd be handy.
Like I said, the spell does need some finalisation. I still need to properly make sure it works. Oh, I need a bit of time just to finalise my arcane knowledge of the spell. I could also another time attempt to locate somebody, or maybe out on your adventures you may find someone. I do need a couple more days though, just to finalise my notes.
That would be good. Thank you very much for your assistance.
Thank you.
Carol, you still got that unknown spell.
The
Everyone's
10th
looking
level.
over.
No,
No,
Mando's
sorry,
looking
Meg.
at it. The 10th level.
Yeah.
Mando's checking it out.
Mandel check now.
Oh.
But he's
I've
tempted
been
to check
waiting
out.
for this one.
Hmm?
I've been waiting for that.
Shall we leave then?
I feel as if we are perhaps overstaying our welcome.
Mm.
And Erwin might need to rest. I was just telepathic.
Okay.
Sorry. I had my tea up.
Is there anything that we can do to help you further?
Is he familiar still a cat?
No, please not, Zero. You asking Erwin or?
To the room.
On the window. Not that I know of right now, but I may call upon
Natural
you
20.
in a day or so to help me with something, and I believe I have everything I need. And I have the help of
Fucking
Erwin.
item.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like I have everything I need. I should be okay.
Don't forget to rest.
I will, of course, have a rest at some point.
I can help.
I am very heavy sleep. I do not worry.
Natural 1.
He's fine. He's gonna get to sleep. He's gonna go to bed right now.
I am curious, Ollie. What are you getting out of this?
Magical exploration and discovery finding the unhidden.
Oh,
The
does it
unfindable.
does it pay your bills?
He's a wizard. He's a high level wizard. He's like, fucking.
I own many. What's it, the word?
Properties.
No, just schools of magical thinking that already exist.
Brilliant, thank you. It makes me feel much better working with someone, knowing what their motivations are.
Yes.
Actually, do you know about the Endless Labyrinth?
Yes, I do. I did find that place a very long time ago. Wasn't very interesting, just a labyrinth of endless door. It is a simple trick from a wizard.
Yeah.
He got bored. There's nothing in there. Only guy found it.
Insight. Nope.
What did you
I
get?
think that's a 7.
23.
So what they'll say is there's nothing of interest in this endless door, a trick set up by a wizard. Part of what they're saying is true, it is just some form of trick, but they're not entirely convinced themselves there's nothing in there. They don't know for certain there's nothing hidden in there, but there is what not what I'm trying to see your very often.
Do you know? It's a labyrinth, but do you know the route to
The
go?
what?
Like I said, there is no route. It is a randomly generated. When you open a door, it randomly creates another door.
How
in
is
this
there
game?
any estimate of how big it is?
Oh, it is endless. It just keeps creating and creating and creating.
I don't know how I actually got the teleport.
And this was just that
the portal
trick.
at the back
Yeah,
of
so
the
when you
mind
got
flare, that's
bored,
when you kill.
you can mess with some friends.
That's just, yeah, someone was
By the way, to mess with friends.
Oh, to put a wizard into a room telling him there's something in here hidden, of course they would keep going forever.
Do you think his friends are still in there?
Oh, potentially. I need something to be dead.
Out of character, Selban would like to check out this at some point.
Iggy
Having just heard of
He's like-
this.
is burning with curiosity.
If we've got
It's just there's too many other important things.
yeah, if we've got downtime.
So all that time, Matt, you
It
doesn't
you
even
did it,
replace
you
with
just-
the teleport.
I was
Carol's
just
got a
fucking
key for the
looking ahead
place.
for 2 sessions.
How old is that?
There was
piece?
nothing. I mean, the equipment's up to fine. I had
Oh,
things
for
that
6
are going to pop up
months.
when you go a certain way, but like, I was going to roll, see what happens in this room. There are chances with things like people, items, creatures, not trapped in there. You can go back, keep going. There might be something there. No one knows for sure.
And that's the allure.
Hey, I know if there is or there isn't something in there. I'm not going to share information until you find out.
There's also.
There's gonna be a guy in there that's like Floopy Land from fucking
not
Rick and
that
Oh,
Morty.
yes!
His tower.
Yes, let's do that. Let's go do that tomorrow after
Well, we're going
Selban's
to
gone.
do.
What?
We're going to go to the Renee Stone.
Mars and Warden.
Yeah,
and
but
Renee Stone.
we've got time pressure.
Not really.
Renaissance probably less time they're going to.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Just because that's a separate play.
Oh
There is
yeah.
time down. There probably is a
Oh,
small
that's a
time
fair
down.
point.
Wait, Renaissance is separate.
No.
No, Bugger's
Bugger's
Tower.
Oh.
Other way around.
I need to prep a thing for that.
Sorry.
So,
Let's not go to Burgos Tower yet.
No, let's go right
go.
now.
I just haven't got the exact bit written out.
Yeah, I'd very happily go to Renee Stone.
No, Matt, wing it. We're going right now.
So, we can race on that. I'm going to Bugger's Tower right now. I'll make it work on the fly. Last week.
Mars and Ward, collect
No,
notice,
to
then
be
Renee
fair,
Stone.
last time remember you doing something off the fly. It was Darth Sven, and I don't want to face that again.
But did we not have fun?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Was it not the most memorable thing we've ever done?
Are you not entertained?
Oh, Dawson.
Can't pay to return.
No, it's basically just. What's the plan, team?
What? Mars and what?
Sounds like go home, wait for Motors to come back, then go to Renaissance.
With a quick trip to Mars and Wood for
Oh.
what it was that Troy wanted to check in on.
What's Mars and Mars and Wood?
Carol wants to check on the thing.
Sorry, I must have misheard that. I must have not heard that. I apologise.
That's alright.
Yep, okay, I'm up for that.
Sounds like
Any
fun.
luck with your riddles?
I had a look at them, but I like role playing, so
I know.
I've got a couple of ideas for answers.
Now, how much of a dick will she be with this?
All of it.
She's a ruler of a layer of hell.
Yeah.
But does she like him?
Lawyers.
I know she does.
okay.
Has she had fun?
Oh, she is having fun. She vanishes for a bit.
Okay.
She can't left hand right.
That's
Some
fine.
dude's living towards in the middle of the floor.
I'm just sat on the throne that I got it.
Please kill me, sir.
It's not my business.
Oh.
To be fair, the fact that you're down here rather means that you fucked up a deal, or you just had unfortunate circumstances. Either way,
I only killed one family for gold.
yeah, exactly. That's why you're
Oh,
here.
It's above my pay grade.
I mean, it's not.
I'm actually really interested in hearing this Motors role play. This is great to hear this.
Anyone who wants to talk.
Yeah, no. As I said, Motors thinks that like hell is just a part of the universe. Without the shit that goes on here, you can't have good.
Quick question: is Hollow still cast on the grounds of the manor?
It
Oh,
got dispelled
No,
months
it-
ago.
Yeah, it's still around. It's not around at the moment. Oh no.
Just as long as it fits in the confines of what it is. Yeah.
Does Bartle favour?
Oh, wait, what? What is happening?
I feel like that would be fun.
He has been sent to university though because
Yeah,
of Motors.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Something that just doesn't favour her.
What a random person on the street be more fun.
What, you dared her? Did you dare her to do something kind that doesn't favour her?
I dared her to sign a contract with someone that doesn't favour her.
Oh my god!
Ah, okay, no, never mind.
So she can do it with anybody. She could let someone
I
go.
thought that's someone who doesn't favour her, so this is the spot of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No, then she gets nothing out of it.
Okay.
She gets nothing out of
She
it.
might back.
Peers in front of Carol.
Contract.
And just
What if I can copy that?
that's good with me.
Sign this and I won't kill you.
No.
No, it wasn't that. It was similar. One of the cards you go to.
No, it's fine.
But you all return to the manor?
Poor man.
No, man. A child.
I just imagine Ball now and again just locks himself in the vault.
The canister in that city.
They're fine.
Can you imagine if it was one and there's just a tiny bomb?
That's your sister.
Oh, no, I'm gonna stop going down this road.
I've already made my decision.
You're digging holes.
No, I haven't changed now. We make it back to Volvo Manor. Probably evening time, by the time we arrive, 6 o'clock-ish, getting late on the day. The sun is already set, but it's the winter. Do you guys want to do anything while you're in the evening, or are you going to head to have a little long rest? Read a book for a bit? Yeah, no couple of hours in.
By a couple, do you mean two?
Oh, yeah, two
I'll
hours.
check on the dog.
Dogs, yeah, just strolling around. Probably chasing the line in the garden. The flying line.
And the goats.
And the screaming goats.
Does this place the big dog?
We have screaming goats?
We have flying goats.
We have
No, there's not flying, there's goats. There's giant goats that scream.
We have
I
an
thought
adult.
it was flying.
No, the lion flies.
Yeah.
The winged lion. And there's two
Oh.
giant
Yeah,
goats.
my lion flies.
The goats just giant and scream.
We have an adult displays the beast.
Called dog.
God.
I know, I've met
I said-
With one missing leg.
and like something laser vision or something.
Oh yeah, he gave some laser goggles.
Yeah.
Last one, Matthew, before the morning comes, I'd say.
Ooh. You just tell us the last one.
No, I'm saying that the last one is her asking me.
Oh, okay.
So that is my response.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Remember what I told you in a conversation a while ago?
Done.
Okay. So, anything else you want to do for everything?
Just reattuning to different magic items.
You know, spend time with them. Go back in the morning.
Okay.
Like, Moses' room hasn't been slept in fucking forever.
We will return to the manor. You take a long rest for the evening. Unless anything anyone wants to say or do to each other.
No, I've chatted.
Say
to
all,
them.
dude.
Sorry, say what you like to.
I wrote a proposition.
Caro, looking awfully armoured tonight. Self says.
That would have been a 3.
How does Caro respond to a 3?
Does a 32 hit?
Yes. Writes itself.
Yes.
You know, some people have a king for that. Just
The
saying.
biggest butt smack in the world. What? The 32 to hit? Because he then said it was a follow on.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
We'll take a long rest. Some of you may be alone, some of you maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, take a long rest and awake the following morning. Motus has returned to the manor.
Carol wishes the cage stayed up for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
I
Anyone got any
I
Iggy
don't
dice
have
out?
any Iggy dice.
Anyone got any Iggy dice left?
Oh, amazing!
Thank you, man.
Thank you. No worries, guys. Here, please.
So, how did everyone's day go?
We found First Alien.
Ah, yeah, I know that.
How are you?
I mean,
doing?
I found them technically.
That is
You
true.
found them.
So, did you kill her? Did you let her go?
I banished her.
Oh, you do know that she's just going to go back to probably your hall? Like if I banished you, you'd probably go back there.
I did say something of the sort.
We did, yeah.
She's not happy with her then.
I mean, who is happy with her that most of the time?
I quite like Odan.
She blames.
No, not fair enough.
She
Yeah.
blames.
I like it.
She
I mean,
blames.
no, hey, hold on.
You can have your own opinion, Bartle.
She
Come on,
blames.
Motus, sing it.
She blames me. Oh, first set. No. Elishra, Eshe, and myself for all this. You know, the whole Calisius stuff and the way the world is at the moment.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of always seem to expect betrayal from someone, so it's not really a surprise. I'm just going to say this like I would say to anybody: if she gets my way, she's going to get beheaded.
Yeah.
She'll recycle back into the world at one point.
Mm.
That's what I said.
In any case,
Sorry.
no. I mean, yeah. Who knows why she's working with Calisius, but
I think it seems pretty obvious, but at the same time, she just could be double bluffing. The best thing to do is wait out, and if she stabs you, stab her back.
probably the best course of action. I mean,
I
probably should meet with my brothers to discuss this further.
I actually do need to speak to your brothers with these dragon scales.
Oh yeah. I mean, we were planning on going to Marstonwood and then to Renaissance, but
It can wait. I think your brothers are probably pretty expedient in how they would craft things. So we can head there.
Are there any creaky floorboards in the manor?
Yeah, maybe one of them. That's been attacked about somewhere out there.
Okay. Thanks.
Go down.
mm-hmm.
Just curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
If hypothetically everyone else was killed except for you, do you
Probably. It may take a couple of days.
the resources?
I have them for resurrection and raised dead.
So, Peter, hypothetically, if you were the only one left,
How
Cool.
secretive are you keeping your final escapades?
I don't care.
Oh, I'm going to ask him at some point, but there was other conversation going on. What I was going to ask is, does Motus look any different?
No.
Okay. So what were you up to, Motus? You seemed slightly perturbed, a little amused, and then very nonchalant, which means I think you were having fun.
Yes.
So what were you up to?
Playing a game of Cosmic Truth or Dare.
That sounds about right.
What defined it as cosmic? How does one make cosmic truth or dare rather than just truth or dare?
Playing our allies being involved.
Oh, did you go see Illis?
No.
That's your planar ally. Let's think of what type of person Motus would like to hang around.
Oh, I could totally go play Truth or Dare with Illis. That sounds like a great idea. Thank
Were
you.
you talking to Tiamat?
No. Not really. I don't really speak to her. To be honest. Yes. Me and Tiamat don't really get on.
No one gets along with him.
I mean, yes,
That's
but
the point.
I'm pretty sure, like, if that was the case, she'd be really upset that I have an ally in the house. You know, a dragon having a higher standing than her probably pisses her off.
Did you spend the evening there?
Yes.
Of your own accord?
Yes.
Good for you. Pat him on the shoulder.
Thank you.
So, we're planning to go to somewhere beginning with M.
Mars World.
I personally have not been there.
Just one thing you remember, Motus. Expect a challenge after the next couple of days.
Yeah, I know.
So,
No.
if we had a copy hidden away somewhere as a contingency plan, what do you think of that?
Is this your simulacrum thing again?
But you,
We're talking about that next week.
You just not here. You decided now.
Side's birthday.
their orders are to resurrect their Lord.
The last time you went on site, they had the moon up.
Oh, that's
Um,
that was a migraine.
What do you think?
Okay.
That wasn't side's birthday, that was a migraine.
I need to
First
check
of many.
spells.
Apologies.
that reminds me, I'd like to let you know something
Yeah,
after the session
if I go
about
to Naples, like,
availability.
go to a new country, they're going to cause something. So I have to be here.
Malcolm
Yes.
I'm just gonna reply to.
Well, we've got a teleportation circle on Mars and Ward, so
Yeah.
we don't need to roll. Like, we don't. Isn't there a public one?
Pray tell,
It's always
what
been
or where is
Canada,
Marzenwood?
Hmm.
It's my hometown.
Well, Carrick.
Oh, fantastic. A province in Vadenheim.
Yes, the Western Highlands.
Fair enough. So,
What's the weather like there?
Usually hot.
Oh.
fair enough.
I was just wondering what to wear.
Thump
No
on
joke,
Carrick,
I wear the
yeah.
same thing as always.
Carrick just starts walking.
Well, you can teleport. You can teleport us.
You know the place quite well.
Yeah. I teleport myself.
I would say.
I teleport just me and
The
you.
only spell that doesn't necessarily require a body is true resurrection.
Yeah, you teleport everyone there?
Yeah.
What about the
Yeah,
bits?
you're very familiar with it. You live there. You go to the house or just.
Not the house, I'm going to
True
the
resurrection.
graveyard.
Okay. I think you've seen it.
I've been there a lot.
How are you teleporting?
I'll
Yeah,
body-
okay.
You can click her, yeah.
Alright, go on.
You'll have to attune to it though,
Yeah.
because otherwise
Yeah.
it'd be depth casting it.
You do that in the morning kind of deal.
Yeah.
You drink breakfast.
Just in case there's something that pops up while we're there.
Yeah.
Just drop the book for now. 76.
That's pretty on target.
Alright, that is, yeah. You need 25% trouble. Quick question: did you ever have a date for when Toro got killed?
I had an age, Caro was. Didn't
I
have a
actually
day.
for a date during the year. When do you reckon it would have been? Would it be recent? Would it be February of the year?
Playing outside?
How traumatic am I going to make this?
Christmas Day.
No, fuck it, Barry. Caro's birthday.
Oh, when's Carol's birthday?
We did decide that. I can't remember when that.
We Harris's Saturday birthday. I think everyone says it was Saturday.
Got mine here.
Do it
For blue flower.
Blue flower, yeah. That's how
I might have sent it to you.
like the 12th of the 5th month, whichever that is.
For blue flower, Carol's birthday.
Sunday the 12th of Sunbury, a summer birthday.
Out for a picnic for Kara's birthday. That's why Kara doesn't celebrate it anymore.
Okay, so, say Evolver. You teleport to the graveyard, and you see this, it's the first thing in the morning, the sun is rising, the temperature is a bit warmer than it is in the rest of Bonheim. It is the nearest to Tehran, to the far west. So, it's not warm, but it's not, cold here. Dry, kind of craggy stone and sand terrain. I've got the words out. And we are in the middle of a big, bustling city. It seems quite quiet and peaceful though. There you are. Several small tombstones, a few larger ones, a few kind of large, what's one for here?
Mausoleums.
Mausoleums, the one for. And all kind of, presented nicely throughout the entire graveyard. But yeah, you appear, you arrive. Probably not directly, probably a few, maybe one of the main entrances. You
So,
can make your way.
Kara just starts walking.
Follow.
Get after you've gone, you'll constantly be tree stuff. You just grab a little, snap a little twig branch off. Just take the extra branches off and leave it as a stick.
Do the same.
No, this is
Because it's some local custom.
Iggy is going to start playing Lullaby for Tarova, recognising that gesture.
so you'll just lead everyone to the grave and stand in front of it, kneel down, pop the.
As you make your way to the grave, it is quite a well-kept, wealthy family's grave. You see there are kind of several old flowers that have been left there, but every time you've been, you've always seen a fresh bundle of flowers, the kind of white, snowy flowers. They're always there. They look fresh. They've been placed there recently.
Carrots walk to the grave. Just put the. Just kneel down in front of it. Take a second, put the stick on the top, just bow his head for a little bit as a prayer. Then stand up, 10-5-1, sorry. With everything that's been going on lately, I just want to make sure of something. Without disturbing it, can you tell if this grave has been disturbed? Then just step off and stand to the side.
I shall certainly do my best.
In what time frame?
Any.
Let me just check my spell sheet. See what I've got prepared today. I will cast True Seeing to start with. Give me 10 minutes of it. I don't know if there's anything weird here. I mean, it's a graveyard, so there might be some ghosts or something. I don't know.
Yeah. You see a few ethereal ghosts walking around. I've gone to the ethereal plane, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Can I try and see if it's been disturbed in any way with the soil?
Make an investigation check.
Can I do survival instead? Survival instead?
I will. Can I also do that investigation check?
To survive, you would have to kind of tamper with it a bit.
I will not
Or
do
you'll
that.
kind of try and make sure it's fresh and also
I will not, but I will inspire myself. Oh, I've also not rolled my fate dice for the day, so I'll just do that as well.
15, 16, 17, 18.
26.
And then I'm
That's
going
a 31 on
18.
mine.
Oh, I haven't even added my 18 plus investigation.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to.
31.
31, then I'm going to plus 7.
Survival?
38,
Plus
thank you.
What's your fucking investigation?
Oh, sorry, my survival's plus 11. My investigation's plus 5.
Okay. What'd you say you want? Oh, I didn't see that.
This is what
Sorry.
I rolled for.
I didn't see that.
So I rolled the 3 fate dice and then these 2 fate
Yeah, okay.
38 investigation.
What? There's no sign of disturbances. There's no signs of tools being used. No alteration of the soil. It's still the same texture and kind of green colour of the dirt, or the the dry kind of craggy rock and stone around the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that looks new are the flowers.
I would say the only disturbance that has been here as of late is the fact that these flowers are particularly fresh.
They always are.
I will ask the Sword of Cass, because that is a very corrupting figure. Can you sense any corruption nearby?
I feel none within the graves around us, but I do sense corpses to rise.
Not here.
So we get fucking broke if it did. Fucking I have 29 strength, I can fucking do it.
Let's see.
Not here. But
Let's see what I've got on me.
war is already afoot.
I can smell the stench of blood already.
Probably, yeah.
Kara,
Yes.
in the future, we are expecting things to rise.
I know. I'm prepared.
I am not.
Nothing changes if they came back. Nothing.
It's not because it will be them.
Even if it is, it changes nothing.
To put them at peace.
We cannot predict the eventuality for what will happen, how much of themselves will be parroted or Hap herself. What we can do is prepare ourselves with the conviction that we need.
I've already spoke to people in charge about protecting the grave, about being alert for the graveyards. I've spoken with the temple inside of Cyrodilia, R.C.T.E.R, and I've asked them to move that message onto any church that has one. All we can do is prepare.
Sorry, I was wrong. The flowers aren't fresh. They're about a week old.
I'll tell you that.
I forgot what the day of the week it was.
I pray that at least this grave may remain undisturbed. If only one ever is.
Oh, I do have. What did you roll?
Let's check what something's worded.
I do have a spell actually I can use. Just remember.
Right.
One of the
Oh my god. What? Yeah, you got the.
yeah, one of the crystal that's on the diamonds on the lock blade goes dim. I cast Hallow.
Nice.
What's the AOE of the Ranger Hollow? Because that will hollow.
60.
No, you kind of do you want the spell to be centered? Like it's
Yeah, it's
on
the,
the
the most powerful bit of it. is
So
on
how much you
here.
kind of have to hold the sword out, you kind of place it next to it, you kind of focus on it, and do you
Radius up to 60 feet.
do you more trust anything when you cast that, or you just kind of channel the power through it?
I'll hold the sword. I'll just lie it on top of the. I like the down like the center of the grave, and just like be forever at peace. And then cast.
I think you rolled some internal check and rolled a 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're doing holy power.
Sorry.
I'm assuming you're doing holy power.
Yeah, everlasting rest. Yeah.
No, Cara did it on every grave but this one, and he's like, rise, my minion. It's time to take full load.
Ooh. You touch your point infused there. You see kind of this faint, kind of shimmering gold, like a 6-foot radius around you. This is kind of small, probably similar back map, I'd imagine. You would do to conquer your casting and conquer your kind of back casting. It appears around the area and then kind of dwindles and fades, but the energy is still resides.
I would like to cast Arcane Eye.
Yeah.
So I'll just look at the spell. Sorry, it took me a while to. I basically get a floating visible magical sensor that I can move through the air. So I would like to move it down through the ground and look, try and see if the corpse is still there.
Yeah, so it kind of moves down quite a bit. For a lot of time you can't see anything because it's going through solid ground. But eventually you do kind of enter what you're guessing is a small kind of stone coffin. You just see there the probably now slightly decayed remains of a young looking dragonborn girl.
Okay, with True Sight up, is there anything weird on them?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
So Selban's eyes are closed for a moment and he can't see anything. And then he'll open his eyes and look at Kara and say, "I believe they are still resting."
Hopefully they stay that way.
Edda? Oh, sorry, yeah, that's what I said then. Selban, you would notice this as well, because yours was 22. I think you're too focused on the eyes.
Yeah, I'm blind while I use the eye.
Well, it's for hearing. I'd say you probably hear as well, actually.
Okay.
You both hear some kind of very faint talking from 60 feet away from you. People having a small kind of like that, saying something, and then nothing.
I turn to look.
You turn, and you see 4 figures. 2 of the dragonborns. What kind of dragonborn was she?
Yes.
2 a male and female copper dragonborn. You see 3 dragonborns. A Goliath man, kind of chain armor, and then another dull greyed silver dragonborn, a black suit, a cane, speaking with them. And he kind of notices you, and that one, the armor, kind of looks back at him, and looks towards Carol. He kind of puts a hand up, and he hands them some more of these kind of snowy flowers. He turns and looks on.
Does the silver dragonborn look familiar?
Yeah, it's good as game. It looks like a spit of
In the mind link, I'm going to
he's
say.
wearing sort of his metal death suit, he's got a black suit, and you will notice he's walking with a bit of old.
In the mind link, I will describe just to Caro what I saw.
I'll confirm that I saw it, but I have no idea who these people are.
Well, you heard it. Did you look at whether you were? You heard
Oh yeah, let's say I was too busy.
And
Yeah.
then that's when Ellen came out.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Trying to find the lots of names in the graves.
He gets a pass today.
That's the whole thing.
Sure, because you want to do it with the grave. There are 2 figures now approaching the grave as well.
Wait, not Caro.
That's
So Steve,
It's all
character's
dirt
pass
and
game. Good to know, but he gets a pass for today.
I will then say to in the mind link, the 2 copper dragonborn are approaching.
Okay.
No, it's 2.
Those 2 are Goliath's game.
But there were 4 figures.
Yeah, 2 top card dragon one, a Goliath's game.
Oh!
The Goliath's game off. Yeah.
Sorry, I apologise.
Yeah. Grunts.
I say, Carol, put the lock blade back.
Do we recognise these as Kara's parents?
They're not mine.
No?
Not my parents. I'm
No.
Silver.
One of them is.
At least gone.
Because your parents were at the ball, right? But they were silver, weren't they?
This,
I suppose.
one's his mother's silver. and his
Genetic donor.
Gold.
Yeah.
dad-
I've met your mother.
Yeah. The silver, mother silver, dad was gold.
Oh, okay. Where's copper for some reason?
Joey's gold.
So, in the mind link, I'll just say, do we know these people? Do we have to act in a particular way?
I would suggest probably moving away from the child's grave.
Yeah.
I will
Bronze.
start
Bronze.
walking away.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going.
Well, that's what.
Is that your? Have you got his? Oh my god, you got his backstory there. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, bronze.
Yeah.
I suppose mine's on my laptop, isn't it? No, it's not actually. Different laptop. Yeah, I've downloaded it.
Do you walk off like Carol or do you wait for a minute?
No ways.
Walk off. Like,
Mhm.
give
Give
Kara.
them space.
Give Kara the space.
He's a big god.
They walk over. And you hear the male go, excuse me, who might you be?
It's been a long time, but I'm Caro.
Caro, it's been far too long. How have you been? I did not still paying visits here.
Whenever time permits, I always stop by to keep her up to date.
That means a lot. How have you been? I heard about your brother and his tournaments.
Yes, things have been hectic over the last year or so, but I'm making do.
Of course. If there's ever anything you need, Caro, we are here for you.
Of course, just out of curiosity, who was it you were talking to earlier?
Oh, that is, well, we're not quite sure. After Turva's passing, he was there at the funeral, in the back. He kept to himself, said he was a friend of the family, of your family, and he knew your connection with her, your friendship. And he brings, let me see the thing I was holding the flowers, a bundle of these every Stars Day.
That's good of him.
Well, most Stars Day. Sometimes he sends a friend to look at him if he's on business, he says.
Is that like once a week? Is that like a Saturday?
Yeah, that's Saturday.
Is there a possibility that they would have heard of Caro's speech?
No, because they probably wouldn't be in necessarily at the time.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I did think the face looked familiar. I'll have to try and catch up with him someday. To have a proper talk.
Her mother would go, yes, that's very nice. You just seem like a very kind man. She had like touching your shoulder, she said.
Yes, it's been quite a while since I last spoke to him. He had his moments. I'm sorry it took up the shop, but I must go.
Of course, no, yes, of course.
I still have a lot of things to do before I can rest.
Well, if you ever need anything, we are here for you, Carol. And see how the two mother and your father for me.
Of course.
So we'll tend to the river, they'll replace the old ones, put new ones in.
Not walk away.
But while Caro's there, I'm gonna quietly, I suppose telepathically to Igneous and the Bond be like, what is this grave we're at and what is its significance?
Katie's the only one who knows.
It's not for me to share.
Oh, okay, so do other members of the party also not know why they're here?
I don't know.
If Motus, Erdan and Harris would recognise the name on the grave as the safe word that Kara gave a while ago.
I don't really need to know. I just know it's important, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
This grave holds a special significance to him.
Thank you for filling me in. After joining this group, there are some things that I've realised I just have not picked up on yet, and there are some things which are not meant to be picked up on.
Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
Well-
Would you like a hug?
No.
Well, it probably would be best if you teleported us to the next destination.
I just would have picked that up as a lie as well. But yeah, then Carol passed the helm teleportation back.
Well, I'm your male friend. I ain't hugging you.
Carol.
Where are we
Carol
going?
said what he said. So
Well,
just
yeah,
saying,
I
pick
know.
up
I know where we're
It
going.
takes an hour to achieve this. Do you want to do it in the city or here?
Yeah, let's not sit there without.
To be fair, graveyards can make for good picnic destinations.
They can, but
Maybe not this graveyard.
yeah.
What city is it?
No.
Like, what is there? Is there anything particularly interesting about this city?
It's a Dragonborn city. It's where the Dragonborn located in this part of the world or kind of tend to reside. It's where they originated from. There's a lot of political tension being like, the city should only be for Dragonborn and Dragonkind. There's a whole terrorist group dedicated after Kneskel who do that thing. You've met one of them.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's just a big city. Very Dragonborn inspired, so a lot of like tribal. No, not that. I think what's like Dragonborn community like? Very kind of like militaristic-y, and they're all kind of warriors.
Stoic.
Stoic, that's what I'm looking for. But it's also, you know, a bit of a trade hub. A lot of like gemstones, the big thing as well, is built off mining gemstones. That's what the original settlement was.
Okay. I don't think there's anything particularly in here I want to do other than anything else.
Are there any sort of like big magical shops that Carol know of here?
Maybe like a mythical antiquities. Maybe a small few you'd probably find, yeah. Anything in particular Kara's looking for?
Just anything that could be useful. Because we've got like allies to outfit at some point.
Probably 3 D100s.
3 D100. Right. 98.
Now you need is a low number.
9.
Either end of the table, you got something better.
Let's do this again. Just say where you want the space.
47, please.
53.
That's that middle.
64.
Zoo
5.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
89.
So 91, 89,
98.
98, sorry.
98, 9, and 89.
So you come across a magic store known as the Mage's Mysterium. Sorry about that.
I've got it.
In Marvelwood.
The
That's probably why I got Mage's Mysterium from. Trying to find where the fuck. So what you get? You got a
98, 9, 89.
So you come across a potion of fire breath for here it would probably be for 300 gold.
Yeah, I'll take that.
What was this one? Sorry, 80
98, 9, 89.
and 89. You come across a pair of goggles of night. Again, 250 gold.
I'll buy them.
How was it? A 98 the last one?
98, 89,
Yeah.
9.
You come across a saddle of the cavalier.
I've got one of those. How much were the goggles on that, sorry?
250.
Okay.
How much is the saddle?
300.
Oh, I hardly have any gold on me.
Oh, Carol will buy it.
No, I can buy it. Just I need to take gold out at some point because we've been buying some
No,
gold
it's
and
just
stuff.
that.
No, so it's not like the platinum dragon, is there?
No, it's just a mixture of what dragon was.
So once I get my inventory up, I'll buy the saddle.
Yep, really go for that. You can find like a little, cafe or restaurant, have some breakfast. People who want to fast in the morning.
Lunch?
No, I feel about it. It's about like 9, 10 o'clock.
Breakfast.
If you get some breakfast.
Second breakfast.
Mhm.
It's a lot of like, what would their food be? Very hot, not hot. A lot of meats, a lot of like tender meats, stringy meats, or bad lizards.
Someone looks disappointed.
Street meats?
Yeah, we're in the lizard country now.
Tyrone was hard enough.
Yeah, you
Meat's always on the menu.
Pull out a carrot.
That shit, like also like
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
fine.
much. It's not much growth.
He orders the one thing on the menu he can eat.
Yeah. Bread. Trying to get some bread.
It's like
Yeah.
when you go to like Southeast Asia and then you always order the chicken nuggets.
I know people do that.
Yeah, well, there's them. Do everything you know.
Have a bit of adventure.
No.
Yeah.
That's why we play D&D, so we don't have to go outside.
But food is tasty.
It's pretty good.
Um,
I saw it's I think it's a Japanese like 7-course tasting menu or something nearby. I want to go.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry, let's find it.
If you need a dining partner,
Yeah, well, no one I know likes food, so
I like food.
I like food. I'm looking for food.
Is it in town?
No, I think it's nowhere near town. I think in the middle of nowhere. It's weird.
7 course.
Because you are on
7-course or 5-course.
Yeah.
But yes, sorry, back on track. What? Anything else you guys want to do in Mars and North right here? Any sites you want to see?
You want to drop into your
If I wanted
mum?
to find
They're not here.
They're not here, are they?
Yes, yes.
Oh, they wouldn't get
I
any.
don't only
They
have-
haven't driving to the heart.
No, they came back a while ago. Where the captain wanted the speech.
No.
Really does.
Just sounds like
Excuse me.
Breeze is blowing dust everywhere. It's not very nice. Allergies going off. Just see them. Just don't see them.
Are you allergic to anything, Ignis?
Any activity from terrorist group?
Not that I'm aware of.
Hang on. No, not at the minute. There's currently a bit of a lull after the attack. They've tried to be more diplomatic since Draxus Mules arrived to the celebration of victory in Sergalia, the big fancy party. And he was there and spoke to the Queen. So and the governor, Nadar, something with names. Well, currently there's no tensions, nothing going on in it. No
Okay.
hostilities.
No, it's just with him dying.
Well, you think they were named after him? They weren't like anything associated with basically like, oh, here's a really cool dragon name, we'll just call ourselves that.
I waited for the fucking eventual quotes that are going to come from what I've done.
Certainly.
Just two brewing up
Well,
right
we
now.
know that there's one for Erdan already.
Yeah,
Well, it's not a cult. He is literally a god.
No.
No.
All of the body parts of his that are full.
Oh yeah!
And then
Look at that
it's
one.
the actual official cult.
Yeah.
You're my side
You also
cult.
had come with like 15 different names.
Yeah.
Calls for Cradle, calls for Motors, calls for Mod.
Oh, don't worry, I'm keeping track of these things. How much is it going to be fun? There's going to be faiths
I mean,
and
I
cults.
assume there'd be cults of like
Just
the
give me a
moon
cult.
blowing up.
That's all I want. I just want a cult. What happens if I get enough belief?
Yeah, what is it you guys do? You tune, or while you're tuning, do you want to head anywhere, see any sights, visit any people, or do you want to down and dash? Or down and dash, like,
Eat and retreat.
Aaron, do you want to go visit
Yeah,
your
eat and retreat.
family?
He said no.
The Opal Forge is outside the city, isn't it?
No, it is that stuff. It's kind of like near the.
Is there a big
central
forge here?
Uh, yes, actually.
There is a fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah.
there's a
Did,
forge.
did you
The
say
forge
the
is
Opal
up.
Forge?
Yeah, that's the name of the place.
So I would like to see a big forge. Do some sightseeing.
I forgot that guy's name somewhere. That's nice seeing it. Okay, yeah. It's
Oh, I put it in your notes because I always kept forgetting it. It's in the Caro notes.
Well, we need to.
Don't you want to go?
You're teleporting to your home now.
Yes.
Yes, I'd like to. I've never been to an Eastern. Sounds fascinating.
Oh, it's quite a lovely place.
I've heard many things.
It's a bit different from you folks.
Yeah. How
Yes.
so?
Much more things are automated.
Oh, cool.
That's
Not as much, but
Like your little, like Diep, your buddy.
yes.
But on a city scale, it's nice.
And also the rule of law is slightly
Oh, that's a good thing.
peculiar.
We
Oh.
should probably learn those before we go, so we don't tread on any.
So one takes out some pamphlets.
Oh, please
So-
tell me the Taurus guys to an Eastern. Oh.
So,
So what you see?
Yeah,
Do you
just-
want the gist?
Yeah.
Cellphone will give you the gist. Was there released on? Giant fucking country. Fuck all in it. It is mostly barren land. There's a few forests, but it is very, very rich in like metals and minerals.
Most of Africa.
So kind of, yeah. That's the base and spirit for it came. Kind of the natural resources in the ground. Sort of. There are a few small settlements. Imagine kind of like cowboy western style towns. A few forests and stuff. But there is only one city, known as the Copper City, and it is the size of like a good chunk of the country. And they mine iron, mithril, a bit of adamantium, gold, silver, all these different ores from the city and from quarries out and around. The Copper City is fucking huge and built from like iron and copper and all different kinds of metal. And it is much bigger. I would give you it is basically, there is the city and then there's the rest of the country.
So it's New York.
Bigger than that.
Spain. It is the sign of
It
Spain.
is the size of like
Texas.
yeah, no, imagine like
Bigger than Texas?
yeah, it is.
Imagine all of the country is in that city.
Yeah, there's very few
That's
people.
what I'm saying. I'm trying to visualise the
I'll show you
Texas.
later.
Massive.
It's bigger than that.
It's like the UK could fit in Texas like a lot of times.
Not a lot of times,
But it's like 5.
oh, okay.
It's quite. Texas is fucking big.
It is, isn't it? Yes, I particularly get around by navigating underground.
So,
I find it's much quicker.
there we go. The city is flat bang in the middle and it is fucking huge.
Is it hexagon shaped?
It is, yeah. It's slightly more even than my drawing.
Are they against magic users?
No, it's just
Not particularly, as long as you were chosen to be one.
yes.
Like, what if you're not chosen to be one?
Then you're probably not following the rules.
Who chooses what people are?
Yeah.
A giant fucking machine.
Hey, but what about the outsiders having magic?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not against it. There's no like rules on it, but they don't really bother because they are like, we make shit. It's like Steamboat City.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just.
No, magic is fine. Magic is legal.
How does when and how does the machine choose
Oh, everyone takes a test.
when
Oh my
in their
God.
life?
At a certain point.
Yeah.
Generally, appropriate point, but the queues are a little big, so sometimes you go there on a day and you have to come back the next day. If someone, like, took a bit long dithering and didn't speed up enough.
So,
But they're usually quite efficient. I'm listening, sorry.
have you been playing Fallout? Is it your
No.
No, this is... Matt
Let's-
mentioned this once in a session, I'm just
Right.
waxing lyrical back.
This is yeah.
Let's just see it for ourselves.
None of this is mine, this is all Matt's.
Are there any specific laws that we would consider strange or unusual that aren't just common sense?
Let's ask Matt that.
Any strange or unusual laws that we break accidentally because they're against our common sense?
Nothing that they wouldn't be like, oh, you're a tourist. Don't do it again or fine you for.
We
Now, Law and Order there is obviously a very, very seedy underworld.
Of course.
Because it's like, oh, we're going to go against what we're told to do by a machine. But the law enforcement is very, very just and uncorrupt. And they're very understanding of tourists being like, oh yeah, we're all assigned a job.
Oh, we will need a visa.
You do need a little visa.
papers?
Yes, you do need, every time you visit, you do have to take a small test. Just so they know who you are. Very similar to that.
It's the goat test for Fallout.
Name. This box is not big enough, Selby.
I'm sure they have an overflow.
Quick question. Is anyone wanted in Mars and Ward? In Renaissance even?
I don't know.
I'm not particularly wanted in Renaissance, but many people in Renaissance don't want me.
Right. Let's.
Or
just,
would want me to do other things.
Okay.
For the sake of brevity, let's go.
Okay.
We will figure out when we are there.
Okay. So,
Yeah, so
no place like home.
I know a teleportation circle. But Diep's doing that.
You do?
No?
It's just this is a place for, someone like you.
Which teleportation? Shouldn't there be lots of teleportation circles for getting in?
Anyway, one.
Is there only one teleportation circle?
I mean, it's not. They don't really do much of magic, so there's not loads. It's not like Janhall, where there's.
It's not in the university, is it?
Oh yeah, it's in the university. There's probably a few, but you only know the one in the university because that's the only one you've seen.
Okay, I'm going to teleport back to my manor then.
Yeah, you can teleport to go home. Yeah, you're very familiar with that, so I'd like to. And Diep would know, so you have to be the one to.
Diep would know.
Oh, you would. Yeah. Are you gonna go straight to the city? Are you gonna go to like the main gate and be like, we're visitors?
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Selman would know that.
Again, DM conducted it. It's different for me. After you're very familiar with this area.
I've forgotten the reason we were coming here. There was a reason. I think it was to do with me.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what it was.
So it was what here?
83.
Not positive.
We need to fix something,
That's what I
don't we?
listened to today.
No, we'll come to
He's bought a house
starting
today.
backstory stuff.
Yeah, but what is my backstory stuff? I just wrote my character and handed it to
We're
Matt.
coming to see if your estates are still yours so that we can use them as a resource if we need to.
That's what it was, thank you. Like, I knew there was in-character reason.
Literally hasn't been. Still
So,
bought.
you teleport. What you get?
Oh,
83.
thank you.
3. You make your way. So you appear on the outskirts of the city, and you're not really shocked by this, but the rest of you are kind of taken back as you see huge towering metal walls and smoke blowing from several towers and pillars all across the city. You see mechanical creatures flying around the perimeter, several huge metal golems and guards that can activate when you get close. This huge city, so this huge gate, bigger than any kind of gate you've seen, bigger than the one in Sernalia.
Nice city.
Kind of like this huge locking mechanism on the front of it. These kind of mechanical guards raise these kind of blades and shields as you kind of disappear. Yeah, and then stand down, the visitors. Greetings, one and all. Oh, welcome to the Copper City. I'm the assistant of you all. Sorry, we've got a new iron guards. They're at temperament 1 room.
What model is it?
Oh, it's the brand new model, bottle 43.
43. Oh. These folks are here for tourism, and I am their tour guide.
Ah, yes, of course. Have you ever visited the city before?
Never.
You mentioned your resume. May I have your name, sir?
My name is Lord Selban Throngir.
That's familiar. One moment. Kind of goes over. Taps this kind of like mechanical machine. Ah, yes, of course. Kind of print something out. You really need one of these. You only passed the city. You updated the system a while ago. So you've not been here for many years.
No, I was part of an adventuring party that got eviscerated.
Oh, well, that does seem unfortunate. I apologise for that, sir.
You said my name was familiar.
Yes, Throngir name. It sounds familiar. Probably headed across the city.
Is he lying? Can I roll an
Easy.
insight check?
No.
Bronze?
No.
I'm just seeing,
Throngir.
just seeing if I'm wanted.
TH.
I don't know if someone's put out like a wanted thing on me or something. I mean, I'm terrible at insight. 12.
12.
Yeah.
You seems truthful.
Okay, thank you.
That's not ominous at all.
Yeah, as a family of powerful mobile centaurs. Throngir.
Oh, Throngir.
I have said that before. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think you normally miss off the Lord part though.
Yes, but he's asking for my identification. The only other time it's come up was when I wore my like house colours at the ball.
Oh yeah, of course.
And there we go. Corathon. That's the blacksmith.
There it is, Corathon.
Get my backstory.
Right, well, yes, as guests, I do require you all to fill out a visitor's questionnaire just so we know who you are.
Of course.
Pull out my pen.
Oh, please come through this way. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people for the tourist Richter test. You have those. Ah, yes, one moment. Please just make your way inside. Now, the Richter stands for something, but I can't find what it stands for.
Oh, you sent it to me? I'll get it on. I'll find it on
It's
Discord.
Renaissance something.
Yeah, hang on.
Something. Yeah, it stands
Information
for
and tourism and stuff.
If I log into Discord, I'll get it for you.
it stands for something. I can't find it. I think I sent 2
It's the
Oh.
code test.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just stands for. Yes, please I'll take a seat and your exam will be with you in a few moments. The hand closes the door. You see like one of these mechanical guards standing in there, like a smaller unit. Again, standing in the corner of the room. So you see the kind of older dwarven man, kind of like almost copper tinted skin, wearing like these, and you saw the fellow outside was wearing like these black leather kind of like robe with like an apron. He goes, I think that's what, greetings, you're all tourists to the city?
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Except
Yes. Oh, Sam was outside.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you'd be
outside.
like, please, sir, make your way inside. You see the gate open, which you're familiar with. I'll describe the gate open when it opens. You hear this kind of heavy noise outside. Yes, well, please, all take a seat, all of you. I will quickly explain how this works. You will have it's only a small one now. Sorry, we've updated the test recently. You will have 15 minutes to finish your test. They're all multiple choice questions. Once that's done, just hand your papers into me, and then once everyone is finished, we will get your results and we will let you to the city. Any questions?
Does this test cost anything?
No, completely free of entry.
Out of curiosity, what is the purpose of it?
Just so we get an understanding of who people are.
Okay.
But yes, he kind of picks up several pieces of paper and pops them down. And you all have separate desks. Pass them all down. You'll get a quill as well. Yes, do fill that in. Any questions, I will be at front. Just a few disclaimers. During your test, you may not communicate with each other or distract each other. Do not hinder or sabotage another test or your own test. Once your test is complete, hand it in to your MAU representative, that is me. And then that's all you need to know. Once it begins, you must answer all questions before you hand your test back in. I'll be upfront if you require anything. So you test that down. And you're all given a few pieces of paper and stapled together. A quill. And we're about to do a small test for you all.
You never actually told me
There's a
what it
different
stood
one
for.
for you. Oh, I don't know.
Because I've got like a little lore thing you sent me.
Yeah, I'll try. It's in my notes somewhere. I'll try and find
Yeah.
it. Because I wrote it down. I can't remember what
Small
it stands
child approaches
for. Well, you may recognise a few of these questions from Fallout. Not all of them. Some of them are. I think 3 of them are from Fallout. 2 of them are from Fallout. 3 of them from Fallout, and then the rest on the
I've never
actual
played Fallout.
on the actual test are ones that.
Are there any of them from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
There are not. So, you open your test paper. I need you all to remember your answers for me, so mark this down for me. Question 1. You are approached by a frenzied artificer that yells, "I'm going to put my unstable isotonic crystalline focus rod into your harmonizing, light diluting, absorb Aberrothian housing compartment." What is your response? A. Punch him in the face. B. Inform him that doing so will cause an unstable buildup of magical energy, resulting in an increased mass around the isotonic crystal focusing rod. C. Agree and allow him to stabilize the rod, as you know that by doing this, the mechanical components of the diluting Aberroth housing compartment will stabilize the focusing rod. D. What? Question mark.
Do
Can
you
you
understand
repeat the
any of these
question?
words?
You know the word Aberoth?
You are approached by a frenzied artificer that yells, "I'm going to put my unstable isotonic crystal focusing rod in your harmonizing, light diluting Aberroth housing compartment." What is your response?
Can I roll an Arcana on that?
Nope. Just whatever you think.
Okay.
It's best to answer them honestly.
Oh, bear with me a second. My packages are right. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's certainly something.
Can't you get the hobs up and just ask Albert?
Selban's not there.
We're telepathically bonded.
Get the hobs up.
We're not allowed to communicate.
Selban would
though.
say you don't do dare cheat. It's not worth it. It's seriously not worth
So
it.
the meeting did not go well.
Yeah, I know.
The meeting?
Zelensky met Trump and Vance
Oh
at
dear.
the White House.
That's-
It did not go well.
Can we talk about this outside the game? Just because it's being recorded.
Oh. Whoops.
Any discussion would not be the worst thing that has been said on that microphone. unless
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
edited
lost
out.
episode for a reason.
I can't believe you guys said all that stuff wrong.
I never said anything.
Not you included in that.
I think it was just Alex.
I hear tales of this legendary lost episode, but
What lost
unfortunately,
episode?
it
There
was
is no
lost.
lost episode.
So I do not. Doesn't matter.
There is no lost episode of that, I think.
We're safe from these
I just pulled up Selban's backstory notes that I sent Matt like almost 2 years ago now,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe a year and a half. And I'm just like trying to remind myself of like the characters I wrote in. I don't think I wrote many allies. Let's put it that way. No, I do have friends and allies. Several street urchins, criminals, and orphans around in Easton.
Wonderful.
A small town who he personally saved from bandits, and Lord Seymour Raintooth, who enjoys Selban's antics. So I do have some allies. And one of those small towns outside, there's like a statue of me there. If you've ever seen Firefly,
Yes.
It's the it's the town of it's the like that
Hero of Canton.
yeah, Jane the Hero Canton. It's like it's that.
We have a song for you.
They might, I don't know, Matt hasn't seen it, so he might not.
Jane song.
Yeah.
How does that go again?
It's
The
just-
hero
yeah,
of Jamestown
it's just
of the
like,
Canton. It's something like
Hero
that.
of
It's one of those.
Canton, the man they call
Hero
Jane.
of Jamestown, the man they call Jane. I think I might be making some of the things up, but it's got that kind of vibe
Wasn't
to
that
it.
the episode when he basically stole money but dropped it on the
Yeah.
town?
Yes.
And they all thought he gave them money.
Yes.
And he actually screwed his friend over concurrently.
My enemies and adversaries. I would have told you folks about these because they're going to become relevant as we're coming into here. The Dread Lich Esteban, who's Selban annoyed after crushing his favourite phylactery under his hoof. Dean Patricia Thomas, who Stelban stole her favourite pen, who's the Dean of the University. I have it on my person.
It didn't get melted.
It might have been in the bag of holding. It might have been melted. I'll have to check.
If anything,
Tristan Thronger, my uncle, who wants me dead for an estate, and Lady Felicia Gooseberry,
what's the
who
worst
didn't
that
like
can
him
happen?
because he dumped her.
Ah.
She was going to dump him, but then he got
So
there
we
first.
can go kill a lich.
What's so
And-
upset about that?
There
I
is-
mean,
I mean-
kill.
It's a very, very strong lich. He had multiple phylacteries, which they don't usually have.
Oh.
He killed my previous adventuring party.
But what's
So Salban is a
what's upset
bit
about
remiss
that?
to go back there. He was the only person who escaped.
You have
Clearly.
2 paladins and a cleric.
Yes, we had an adventure. So yes, we can go do that. But actually,
All of
Salban
them
wouldn't
are
mind.
level 16
Seriously,
total.
don't watch out,
So he was level 14 at the time,
No.
because that's when I joined
I
you.
quit.
So
Why? Have we only leveled twice in 2 years?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't finish it or something
We've
you
been
always
trying
hate.
to.
Oh, we have
Really
been.
trying.
Yeah, but
They're all.
we get
they're
partway
all-
through something, Matt will say something, and go, oh shit, that's important, we need to deal with that first. And we've done that for like 15 things.
Yeah.
In any case,
This campaign should
I
have
think
finished 2
we
years
can
ago.
take a lich. Because remember, we did just
Yeah.
we did survive.
Can't we just befriend Lich?
No, lich is not for killing.
Yeah, we've got
Someone
bow
won't
bearers,
let
can't
you.
have a lich.
I mean, you can if you want
No,
to,
but
because it
if
killed
we
all his
don't
friends.
want- What do you mean no?
Really very intelligent.
I don't understand.
Yeah, but
your
they're also usually
mindset.
horribly
In any
evil.
case, I have
What's-
Sunbeam.
What's the
Yeah.
no part?
So
No.
What worries you about it?
All of it.
Also, I have
In what way?
I have Holy Aura, which
Okay.
just really
I
screw
have
over
tried.
a lich.
Welcome back.
So organisations that Selban used to be part of, I'll tell you about this. Renaissance Guild of Artifice, I'm an ex-member. And Strington University, I was expelled for misconduct after 1 week. Renaissance National Library, I'm the official acquisitioner, as in I go off and find books.
And you steal
books.
I'm the official acquisitioner. Renaissance Academics Fellowship, I'm an ex-member. Litchfield Book Club, I'm a note-taker on leave of absence. Gear and Gallo Co-Adventurers, the sole and surviving member. Fairfellow Skydiving Club, ex-member. Big Boom Adventures, ex-member.
You went skydiving?
Renaissance Temple, Head Pilgrim and Pilgrim of the Year, 1512 AD.
I was just saying, if we went to face the lich that Salazar party was facing, that
18.
lich doesn't know what's going
What
on.
is the word
Two
outcome in your mind?
Paladins that deal a lot of damage
Point
make
for
me
next
well.
campaign.
And level
Yeah.
16 cleric with spells that
They're gonna be,
liches really don't like
you
having
know,
having
dead
in charge.
knights. Well, it's not gonna be a
Anywho,
problem.
question 2, apologies for the delay.
That's okay.
Oh no! While working in a workshop, you accidentally knock over a beaker. A beaker. Knock over a beaker with unknown chemicals. Some of the chemicals come into contact with your skin, and you begin to feel your flesh move. What do? A. Quickly run out screaming to your nearest temple. B. Treat the contaminated area with a first aid kit located in the workshop. C. C. Leave it and see what happens. Science to science. D. It's all over now. There's nothing that can be done. Quickly search the workshop for a sharp knife, or if you can't find that, pick up one piece of the broken the glass, stick it right in your eye, and stick it right in your eye so it hits your brain.
As an actual scientist,
Like, no.
D. No.
You
None of them.
throw it off. Why would-
Well, kind of B, but you'd also do A.
Run to your nearest temple.
You do B first, and then you do A.
Or science.
C, and then when it gets too bad, D.
Yes.
So there's only one option.
Yeah, it's like
Only one option.
until you spill a whole bottle of Trizol on your arm. That's not good. That will eat through your arm. Well, it won't eat through your arm. That'll start eating through your cells.
Question 3. Congratulations! You made it onto the City Skyball team. What position would you like to play? A. Defender. B. Hitter. C. Striker. D. I'm not playing Skyball.
C.
What's the difference between a hitter and a striker?
I'm guessing sort of like volleyball thing, one blocks it up, one smacks it down.
Either way.
If only you asked Salvan what Skyball was.
Salvan plus Skyball.
I've never won for sports, really.
Question 4. The MAU invites you to a meeting. However, you are surprised when they present you with a dagger and order you to kill someone. How do you respond? A. Attempt to reason with the MAU and spare the life of the person. B. Follow through with the MAU's request and trust is the right decision for the betterment of the Copper City. C. Request a grenade. If I'm going to do a job, I'm going to do it properly. D. Accept and go to your local trusted bounty hunter, who will then ask their doppelganger associate, who will then send a war forward, which will release a venomous creature to kill a citizen.
Put my hand
That's a
up.
fun little reference to something there.
Put my hand up and try and track.
Yes. Oh, comes over. The MAU is the machine that keeps the city in order. And goes back to his desk. Yes.
What's the difference between a hitter and a striker?
A hitter hits the opponent. The striker strikes the ball into the scoring position.
Hit the right
And
one.
goes back to his desk.
Could I have those questions again? Like those possible answers again, please?
No one goes shit there. If you ask, the MAU invites you to a meeting. However, you are surprised when they present you with a dagger and order you to kill someone. How do you respond? A. Attempt to reason with the MAU and spare the life of the person. B. Follow through with the MAU's request and trust it is the right decision for the betterment of Copper City. C. Request a grenade. If I'm going to do a job, I'm going to do it properly. D. Accept and go to a local trusted bounty hunter, who will then ask their doppelganger associate, who will send a war forge, which will then release some venomous creature to kill a citizen.
I've got that reference.
Question 5. It's a stormy night. You are sitting at a table, and there are 4 items. So you're sitting at a table with 4 items on it. Which one do you pick up and entertain yourself? A. The Tinkerer's textbook on all things mechanical. B. A small empty box. C. A sharp metal flip knife. D. A piece of paper and a quill. That's the final question on the exam. D. Once you're done, you can hand your papers into the dwarven man. Oh. Let's take this piece of paper.
It was 5 questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, just 5.
Oh, that was the last question.
Yes.
I thought you said there was another.
Salvan just sits outside and looks around a bit.
There you go. Sends to you.
Oh, you want? Oh.
One thing you'll notice that Salvan usually looks really out of place, considering his armor is like made from almost like gears and cogs and things like that, and he's constantly suited up. He doesn't look at all out of place here. He looks a little more like a construct because he's got his faceplate down, but everything else looks like him.
Uh-oh.
Oh yes, that's useful. I don't think you ever sent me the full test, did you?
Yeah, I'm not finished that thing. I will,
That's fine.
Once I've done, I'll probably send it to you.
Yeah, there's no rush.
It's on my list of many things I need to finish well building. There's fucking world, which I ran a very long campaign while I finish well building. Because that's a small bit to do, guys. Don't do that. There's no way what I'm doing for a long campaign. I don't even last like 6 weeks. I fucking rolled into town. Oh, it is only one answer. Do you put for question 2?
Ah! Then the first one that I've put down.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Thank you very much. One moment. Put them into a little machine. A few minutes go by. Then prints out a small little card with your name on. You have to kind of write your name on top of the paper as well. And you all. Pleasure meeting you all. Have a good day. Please make a way outside.
Thank you.
Does it say anything? Other
No,
than
just put your name on it and just tourist. Yeah, with like a date you arrived. There's like expiration dates on it, isn't it? Well, there was like an expiration box, but no, it's kind of written out.
Squint at the font.
So, what did you folks get?
It
People
says tourist.
card.
Everyone say tourist.
Yes.
No one says.
This will say tourist. I'll give them a job.
No one say detain or report to MAU.
No.
What's an MAU stand for?
MAU is the large computer that runs the center of the city.
Yeah, what's it stand for? MAU.
Hang on, let me just see.
Ah!
You found it.
What the test is called?
Ah.
The Renaissance Citizen Test Evaluation Resource.
MAU, Mysterious Machine, Plans for Education City. I don't have what the acronym stands for, Matt, sorry.
MAU is the Mechanical Authority Unit.
So the thing I hear about the rulership, they're called a hidden something.
They are
Is
the,
that known?
Yes, it's known. They are the like the
Hidden Council.
Hidden Council.
So Renaissance is ruled by a hidden council
Why are they hidden?
to better preserve the interests of the people. They are chosen by the MAU when it uses the rector to determine who the suitable candidates are.
Who built the MAU?
I believe it is in the history books of the city, when we founded it at one point in time. Probably a marvellous artificer, or more likely, a team of marvellous artificers.
How do you know it's not corrupt?
I would not recommend saying that. Until
I'm
we're
not
in the
saying,
sewers.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying what if.
You might be arrested.
There's some eyes on you. It's the heart.
I say in telepathic
the
world.
gnomish man who kind of greets you, kind of
So-
looks up, writes it down.
And so yes, fellow tourists,
Oh, no.
here we choose not to question the MAU
I'm
while
not
you are within
questioning-
the city, please.
I'm not questioning.
I look
So-
over to the
So
person.
is the
just-
purpose of that test to find those of ill-reputed mind and
This is
weed
bad
them out?
society.
No, it is to
Mental
assign everyone
machine
to
is
the best
corrupted.
role that they can have, so they are most efficient.
So
What if they don't
why do
like the job?
tourists get to? Why are tourists
Yeah,
given
why-
that test?
It is a method of bureaucracy. They like to catalogue everyone who is inside the city, and if you don't fill out the correct data points, it probably causes an error in the spreadsheet.
And what happens if there's an error?
Not your
I'm not
department.
I'm not a mechanical engineer. Anyway, let's go chat on my dwindled estate.
Dwindled?
The MAU turns to MAU.
It's never been quite good. My uncle did all sorts of things to try and destroy it.
You know,
Oh, that's
some really powerful.
Maybe we can fix it.
Never. This was one of those.
Where in the city is it?
Good question. I don't know. Since the city's huge. Somewhere.
So, you know what city yet?
Oh yeah, no.
You're all standing outside, and the gnome goes, you finished there, just do your cards. And then he kind of like stamps them all with a little hole punch, got a small hole in it. Yours the same, but yours is like a more fancy bit of paper,
Mhm.
prints, a little something like that, and then back to you. Well, greetings tourists and returning citizen, welcome to the Copper City. Kind of pushes a button, and he watches this huge gate. You see like smoke and steam building out of it, and several large mechanism pistons kind of pull down or lift up. It pulls back the kind of middle lock, which turns outwards, and then this kind of handle comes down, grabs it, turns it, pulls it out, and lifts it up.
It's the TVA.
There's more like mechanisms like this, you kind of unfolding and flicking back, and then you begin to open part, and the third kind of door slides across, and see another door inside it has a similar kind of mechanism, but kind of pulls this down, pulls it, kind of lifts upwards this one. And you see the final one on the back, this huge kind of round mechanism that kind of turns, hits several pins, and then opens up as well.
In my mind, I'll just say, this seems rather over-engineered.
Welcome to Renaissance.
You will laugh out loud.
Yes. You step into the city and you're immediately hit with the sounds of machines, smoke, small explosions going off all over the place. You see several huge buildings. I'll give you a very brief description here, actually. See, yeah, not really. Most of the city are kind of pillars at the top. But what you do see is a city covered in metal with huge metal buildings and walkways. You see a mechanical train kind of moving across the city with several smaller trams as well, and it seems to be like tracks on the road for metal horses that pull carriages. You see deep valleys where the city is being built further into the ground, and rising above you see platforms and scaffolding and buildings built up into the air. The walls covering to the very top as well. Several large chimneys from all across the city billowing steam and smog out. Kind of smog rises up from the deep part of the city as well, and this kind of faint smog is on the lower part of the city. The city is vast and huge, and you see mechanical creatures walking along the streets, people kind of pulling barrels of black powder, iron ore, all different kind of ores up from these holes and valleys, as the city is this huge mechanical landscape before you.
So is the city constantly like upgrading and expanding?
They are quite efficient, and many people like to tinker. I'm not sure upgrade and expand would be correct, but there's always something going on.
So where is it that we need to go?
Oh, we need to reach my estate.
And where is that?
It's in... Well, I can't quite remember the district name, but I know where it is. Just give me a second. I need to do something before we navigate around the city. I walk up to a small urchin, or an orphan, that'll be around, and I go down and whisper in their ear and hand them 10 gold.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just walk back into.
I don't know if you...
They have lots of black powder here, apparently.
Yes, essentially, that is it.
So you've got like trains, like
I hear black powder, I'm happy.
Yep.
tracks on the road of mechanical horses pulling carts, trams, on like flying, not like the hot air balloons as well, like mechanical. There's a lot of airships, more as well here.
I'm essentially paying some money to like not be robbed or like chased by the criminal underbelly when we're here.
Yeah.
Because Selban was a part of that for a while because he grew up an orphan and he has criminal contacts in the city, and so there'll be little people that watch the gates. So he's going there, handing them some gold, telling someone that Selban's here.
Yeah, thank you, good sir. I'll pass this information on.
There we go, and he'll go back to the group.
Kind of stands up and
And you
walks
give
as
them
well. Probably a small hot no-ish rock room. Yeah, the city is yours to explore. You know, Salvan, your family estate, you're quite wealthy, so you live in an area known as the Steel Top District.
In the steel what?
The Steel Top District. It's quite high in the ground.
So Selban's gonna go, up there.
There's all points like this kind of raised part of the city, this huge kind of metal kind of platform district with several trains and trams connecting to it.
I'm not one for it myself, but I technically do have a large amount of funds attached to my name.
Ooh.
So get the train.
The train is generally the quickest way to go.
Are we allowed to fly?
You can, but you might get hit by something.
I want to try the train.
The train is good for tourists, and as your tour guide, I strongly recommend that we hop on the train.
I understand, Selban. I'll
Very
get on the
well.
train.
Unless anyone wants to buy some explosives first.
I won't say no.
It's normally a good idea.
Get down the way.
Okay, let's head to my estate.
So make way to a nearby train stop. I see a crowd of people there, all with kind of different things. And you're waiting a few minutes for it, and there's a small clock on the wall kind of ticking down, and it is almost to the second, and it hits zero, the train pulls up, brakes, steam coming out of it, and the door swings open.
Everyone on!
I'm going to regret asking this, but with various towns of clockwork and taking everything to town, does it sync up with the ticking in our heads?
Yeah, of course, Sam.
Oh.
Have any of you folks been on a train or anything like that before?
Nope.
We
Sel-
shit type.
Selban is gonna... No, I meant in character.
Closest we've got is maybe the airships.
So what Selban's gonna say is, you know what happens when one teleports for the first time?
Yeah.
I recommend sitting down for your first journey, though you don't have to follow my advice, because you folks don't usually.
Oh, it's busy. Not many seats.
We've been on
I'll
it.
stand up anyway.
Yes, it is rather disconcerting. Selban puts his hand up and holds on to something, even though he has 4 legs.
You see a man in like probably a human man, like a black suit, black hat, like a conductor's outfit. Goes, tickets, please, tickets.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us.
6?
Oh my god, where did I get 7 from? And then, hang on, where are we going to?
To go to the Steel District.
7 to the Steel Top District, please.
Yeah,
6.
70 gold, please, for 7.
Is he fleecing me?
Yeah.
That is
Oh,
not.
no, that's not the price.
Okay.
You go to like the high society part.
Sorry, I meant 6 people. I apologise.
Yeah, 60 gold then, sir.
Is that the correct
That's
price?
probably the right price.
I'll hand it
Bit
over.
of inflation, but you know, it goes to the Steel.
Okay, yeah.
From like the entrance where it's a long stops. Yeah, about right.
Okay, I'll remove that. I'll pay for that.
Thank you. Again, puts it into a pouch. Hands 6 tickets. Tickets. Carries on walking down the stairs. Some people hand them, some you can't stamp them. Moves back to them. You need to someone who kind of shows them a ticket. And he goes, "It's the wrong ticket." He goes, "No, it's the right ticket." He kind of throws them off the train.
Literally frozen.
The door then closes.
Some people prefer to be thrown off trains rather than have to pay the penalty there. And some people are idiots.
The train sets off. Actually, it's not super quick, but you know, it's a speedy train. I'll have a con save from all of you.
A con save?
Motion
Kind of like
sickness.
Me too.
rattles, kind of bumps, it's like it's hot enough stuff and you're fine.
Hey!
Hang on, forget the bonus.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
31.
Oh wait, we get a plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's just a nat 20.
Naturally.
Hey, that's you want.
I got a 28.
I'm still working it out.
So you get a
18 plus 8 is 26. Plus
15.
5,
Uh,
It's
Not
not
20.
plus 5. 13.
It's fine, it's easy 10. It's, you know, you're kind of like, oh, this feels a bit, ooh, I don't like this. The rest of you are fine. No, it doesn't really bother you that much.
Absolutely holding on twice, it just doesn't.
But anything else I want to share? It's about like a 40-minute train journey to the Steel District from the main entrance. Anything else I want to share with the group?
Yeah, so I will remind them in the telepathic bond, I suppose, about my allies and things like that. I did that briefly when you were out the room, but I'll just do a quick summary here. So I am allied with street urchins, some criminals and orphans around Renaiston. There's a small town outside who are personally safe from bandits, and there's one lord who likes my antics, and my uncle is plotting to kill me to get my estate, and permanently, when my parents died, made me an orphan in order to try and do that. So there may be political plotting against us here. So please be in the best behaviours.
Do you want a hand with that situation?
I would love a hand with that situation.
What kind of a hand are you looking for?
Not a deathly one.
Okay.
I knew you'd be like, I knew you'd be
Cara would. Adam's too tired to think of a polite way of putting it.
Mhm.
But Cara would ask if your uncle was involved in
I
your
just
parents'
teleport
death.
back to
Anyway.
the
Put it
next
nicer, but
and then
he,
it isn't a crime.
You know what? I never thought about that. He probably was. He probably tried to kill me too.
Doesn't sound like a very nice person.
Oh, he's really fucking not.
What if he accidentally ends up dead?
I still don't like trying to kill people who
No.
aren't people who trying to end the world.
Fallen swords a few times.
Not deliberately. Like, if we do something and someone else goes and accidentally.
I don't know. It's quite complicated.
Put it this way, Salban. There is no guarantee that if he does attack us, he will survive.
I'll just punch him if he does.
Thank you very much for your support.
Best behaviours.
Thank you for your listening skills.
Yeah, the train.
We have two characters who could probably throw him across the room.
Yeah, but it's a political enemy, not a powerful enemy, is the thing, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, doesn't mean you can't throw him.
What's
it
the
easier.
scope for
Now
mind
you're embracing
messing?
the chaos.
For mind messing.
I can dominate him. They could
That don't, yeah, but unless if they remember it, it's gonna be bad for us.
They will
We-
remember it.
So what Salban will say is, there is another reason that we are here that is not so selfish. We need allies for the war effort, as in Calicius.
Correct.
It would be quite nice if we mobilised the entire nation on our side.
So,
what access does the next one have? I assume the robots?
I point around at like many of the mechanical machines and things like that.
I'm not against it.
How many are there? Too many. Are they all
It would be incredibly valuable if we could at least prepare them for the
Train stops at the station.
rush hour.
Tickets, please. Tickets. Stands them all. After like 1 or 2 stops, you remember. So
Yeah.
doesn't bother asking you to keep going up and down.
There's nothing worse than trying the same person.
It would be more beneficial to sacrifice my personal standing to gain a standing overall for the rest of the world.
Okay.
That's very selfless of you.
I'm not particularly attached to my family estate, other than the memories of my younger life. If we could at least, minimum goal here, at least convince them that Calisius is a threat and they need to be prepared. Secondly, perhaps see if any roots of his deception are here. If we definitely could, hopefully get them as an ally.
We do know that there are dark forces in the Nightstone. Click had a task from his organisation to deal with a powerful vampire in this country.
How lovely. Well, sounds like things like that
We
then.
also know that the hag named Garidora, follower of Calisius, did come here at one point.
Yeah.
But,
Follower.
Stretch.
Callum mentioned he was here a while ago as well.
Okay.
Maybe someone else.
But that essentially Zalban is saying, yes, there's stuff to do with me here, but also our broader goal is to get allies.
I would imagine a lich is also prone to allying themselves with Calisius.
I would absolutely love to step on that Lich's remaining phylactery.
Now that's something I can definitely get
Contact with
behind.
the MAU. I assume that's with the person we
You
have to
don't.
face.
I mean, you can like send a request to them. Stay on there. Get back to you.
They tend to come to you.
Do we need to make a big noise?
Best behaviours.
Are you curious to see this mechanical marvel?
Yes.
Perhaps I can get us somewhere close for a history tour with a tour guide?
Well, the way you described the MAU is the leader of this country?
No, there is a hidden council,
Yeah.
and the council is elected by the MAU.
So the MAU is the leader of this country?
No, the MAU is not alive. It is a test. It computes things. It works things out. And when you take the test, it will give you a percentage score on what you are best
So
likely to
by
do.
your logic, if we can convince the MAU that there's a threat, it will tell the council.
The MAU hasn't got a brain. It's a computer program.
Yeah, I understand that. But it's
Possibly.
by the same logic,
We could
the
do.
MAU elects a council member. So if we convince the MAU that there's a threat,
Or we could convene with one of the council members and get them to do that normally. I don't know how good you are at talking to machines. As opposed to people.
I tried much.
Well, we can practice on something much less important than something that rules this entire country. Governs, should I say.
So how do we contact the unseen council? Unknown council?
The hidden
That's-
council.
Hidden council.
To make a paradigm, that's like us just turning up to Vadenheim for the first time and going, how do I get an appointment with the Queen? You just
Not
don't.
too far off what we actually did!
I did make that happen.
In that case,
But
I think you folks don't need my advice. I'll leave it up to you.
It's not the best way to start.
Would you mind
Carol
being
goes
in
home.
turmoil with Naystorm for probably about 14 months?
Yes. I think Calisius might move before then.
Then yeah, the way we did it last time won't work.
No.
I recommend thinking of it like that metaphor without your specific example of knowledge, which, fascinating as it might be, I think may not be the most reproducible.
I was reproducing
So
it.
what do you suggest? This is your home turf.
I can reach out to some of my political contacts. I need to assess the situation back at home first, see what has gone on, and then... Oh, I am technically a noble within the city. I don't have much sway myself. I'm more of a bookworm creator, but I know a person here or there, and that would be a start. But I am not the best with people.
In your time away from the city, do you think your uncle has moved against you and your position?
Undoubtedly.
Carol might have a way to get to someone on the council.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a Radiant Assembly base in the city. They'd have a
Ooh.
liaison.
That would be really good. Because what essentially Selvan is trying to say is that my route might be compromised. Because my reputation might be tarnished.
So the question is, where's Triumph's Resolve?
Triumph's Resolve, is it somewhere in the city?
It is.
I'll be able to find it for you.
We'll be able to, yeah, that's right, give some directions.
Yeah.
Actually, at this point when you're speaking about the MAU, you see kind of outside one of the windows, in the very centre of the city is this kind of tall, kind of cylindrical tower, and at the very top is this kind of copper ball. You know that is, I know probably, yeah, there's this kind of copper ball which is connected to by several kind of metal kind of wires that kind of hold it above like this kind of valley in the middle of the city, with like one or two kind of entry paths to it. You know this as the MAU control centre, which is where the MAU is located.
I point to Harris.
That is so cool. It's like the size of a tower.
No, it's like this huge metal ball. Ignore the tower because I'm going to change that in my mind. It's this huge kind of metal ball, like, kind of attached to different parts by huge, heavy-looking metal wires. And you see there's like a way a train to connect to it, but has to kind of put on the right line.
What's the big ball?
That is the MAU control center.
Doesn't have a face. Does it like light up or something?
It is not a person.
So
I don't know how you are not getting this through your head. It is not alive.
I know it didn't say it was alive.
How do I explain that? If you were to go up to a particularly charming snail and ask it to cook you breakfast, it would not matter how persuasive you were.
True.
Or how much tools you give it. Is this correct?
Yeah.
From what I know.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
It's a supercomputer, so like, yeah.
It might have some input or something like that, but
Yeah,
I'll see if we can have a visit.
I just asked what the copper ball represents. Is that an interface or is that where it's housed?
Probably where it's housed.
That's where it's housed. Yeah.
But yeah, we've got like an hour, 40 minutes, probably an hour, probably a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
It has to slow down a bit because of like, disruption on the track. No, I think it probably will be it'll probably be 40 minutes actually. And you arrive in the Steel Top District. You get off the train, and you're in a luxury kind of part of the city. Not a lot of smog, not a lot of foot traffic, but you do see several kind of fine buildings made of stone and wood. The train heads off, probably 10 minutes here, I think. You see like people walking through the streets, several vendors, some kind of fancy high-end shops, but mainly a lot of like manor houses. Several of the mechanical guards walking through the streets, and you can make your way towards the area that you know, Starbuck.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking through the streets. Several guards, mechanical and humanoid, are standing around already in case something kicks off. But also kind of just keeping the rabble out of the area. You do kind of get approached by one of the mechanical guards and probably a halfling. No, probably a halfling. He kind of warmly goes, "Excuse me, people. What's your business in the cloud?"
I'm visiting my estate.
Oh, sorry. I apologize, sir.
No worries.
That way.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Have a good day.
He's got a small salute to you. The machine kind of just turns and takes a step back and you can go past it. Imagine kind of like the steel watch from Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes,
Imagine them one different sizes and a few variations. But you make your way through the streets until you arrive at Selvan's old estate. And what you see isn't really what you'd expect to see from an estate. It looks pretty run down. Even from a distance you can tell that the gardens haven't been tended to, the walls are kind of smoggy, and no one's kind of given them a clean on the outside. There's a little bit of damage to the roof. The door seems to be dusty, a bit damaged. While it doesn't look like it's collapsing, it does look to be in some form of disarray.
Does it look vacant?
Yeah, it looks empty.
Welcome home, I guess.
Is there
I suppose.
Okay, yeah, it's still yours. Massive. It's a big old mansion.
I'm gonna open the gate.
Kind of falls off a little bit.
Well,
Bending.
folks, I can't quite remember if I have any tea inside, but if not, I have some in my backpack, because I tend to be on the road a lot, so please do come into my home.
Do you have a key?
Thank you.
Do I have a key?
Yeah.
A key to my house? Maybe. Let's see.
I'm gonna like pick the gate back up.
Yeah.
I don't see why I wouldn't, unless it got melted by Despater.
Sure.
So, where would it have been? I would have had it on my
It's
person.
just been like on your keychain.
Yeah, it would have been. My keychain would have been in a bag of holding because
So,
it's
If
because
you
I'm out of
pick your-
entry.
If you pick your own front door,
Yeah.
it's
I
not
can pick.
fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that in this area.
just put a brick through the window. It's fine.
Yeah, so I'll. So I'm
Don't
gonna
worry,
take
I'll
out
fireball this way.
a very large keyring actually.
Disintegrates
Lots of
the
different keys.
Yep.
Fiddle through it. Oh, actually, hang on.
Get the
I can do. Oh no, where's my keys? Oh, they're here. Take out a large keyring.
Imagine it's bigger than that.
This one.
The door creaks open. The sort of falls down behind it. Feel like an old hat stand.
I forgot I put that there. Hello.
It echoes. Dark inside. There's still got something, but it's dark inside. No
How,
kind of shadow.
how big is the place?
Oh,
It's a mansion. It's like probably 2 or 3 floors. Yeah, I'm not a classic mansion.
It's like
I'll,
Karen's house, isn't it?
Probably a tiny bigger than Kara's, I reckon. No, I'd say yeah, probably probably just a tiny bit bigger in just terms of like there's like the ceilings were a bit taller. For centaur built, so it's the same kind of size, but
Oh, yeah.
centaur scale.
all of the furniture is weird in here.
Yeah, there's no, like it's all kind of like looped, and like there's like armrests, but there's no bottom of a chair, so you can't really your arms on.
I'll just look around a bit and see what I left here. I can't remember.
I mean, it's been a long time since I want to say probably a few years I think since I've
Yeah.
been here. So if you look around, there's dust everywhere. An old family portrait kind of hanging in like the main study. Empty, a few weird shaped chairs. The kitchen is pretty empty. I imagine the cupboards were probably fairly empty at the time anyway. There's nothing really in there. All the dining equipment, utensils are all dirty, covered in dust. It's empty.
Do you want to see if there's any evidence of anyone else being here?
Investigation check.
Okay.
All the guidance.
Thank you.
Have an inspiration.
What is that?
D10.
D10. Okay. Ooh.
Fucking hell.
16,
Everyone's up.
26, and then my investigation.
30, 40 something.
No. What was that?
16, 16, 28, 26.
26, 36, 39.
Thank
Thank you for the dice.
You don't come across anything. It looks like the place has been searched once or twice, but I think it's been left behind. Nothing's really missing either. I didn't notice anything missing. Everything seems to be in the same kind of place, just kind of above town up there. You go to your old room, same as you left it. Okay, this one's clearly gone through it recently, probably a couple of years ago, but still the same way. Your parents' room's the same, your kind of small lab's the same. Your parents' office where they go to run their businesses out of. Clearly being ransacked, but nothing that you see. And I think with that investigation check, you do notice something
Okay.
hidden behind an old picture frame
That I've never seen
that you've
before.
never seen before.
Yeah, okay.
Is a safe. What's been opened already? And it's full of dust. It's been opened a year or a few years ago.
I have a look and what does it look like that was in there?
Could be like documents.
Entirely emptied.
It's completely empty. Documents. It's only a small stick, like about like the size of my dice tray.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of size. Probably for like documents, papers, maybe a few items, books probably. Looks like there's a few shelves in it as well. I've got a shelf at the top.
Well, it seems that my own misgivings come back to haunt me. Someone has taken something from me that was sat inside, not doing anything for a long time.
How does it feel?
Ironic and pragmatic. And I didn't know it was there, otherwise I'd have done something. I was only younger when I was properly looking around this place. I suppose that'll be my uncle. Maybe that's why he left this estate as it is, but perhaps he wanted that.
I'm just gonna give the one around the house and with true sight up, see if anything flares, anything magic or anything.
And that pops up. There's not really much magic here. Well, where's everyone gone? Most of you up with Salvan? Is carrying on?
Stay with Silver.
I'm gonna like probably move into the kitchen because I've been talking about tea and if anything was there, so you're just gonna check on that type of situation.
So there's nothing up in the office. On the way this to begin with, but Motus and Karen are kind of walking around the house. You notice from outside, like these figures, kind of shady looking figures, coming out of like a side alley, pointing them at it and start kind of like looking around the streets, wait till one of the kind of large guards walk past and start moving towards the sea. Sorry, towards the gate. They don't notice you yet, but they begin like moving over.
Through the bond site, gonna have company soon.
Let's all be invisible and then observe them. He brings out a dagger.
I'm game.
Sure.
Yeah. Walk back and just.
And you notice as they kind of get close to the door, they pull out like these kind of black truncheons. Like clubs.
Blackjacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm for. And they kind of.
That's casting.
Maybe a stealth check for me, everybody.
You will have advantage because you're invisible.
There are 3 of them.
Advantage is a straight roll.
Yep. Fame.
I have
Yeah, because
straight
I've got.
roll because
I've got Boots of Elven Can't, but it takes out the disadvantage from the armour,
Yeah.
but then it doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Did anyone roll particularly badly?
really.
Not really.
Then I'm going to use a lucky because I rolled pants. Oh, come on.
Harris.
21. 22.
16.
23.
13.
34.
19.
Have 20.
20.
Oh.
So Karis was stood behind the door, invisible.
A small little like a floating invisible like sensor pops up and like just in front of your mouth, like a little like wire mesh appears, like, just hovering right there in front of your mouth,
Just a
like a pop shield.
There's just a feeling through the telepathic bond of, for fuck's sake.
You see entering the house, you see a dwarf man, a rock gnome, and probably a human woman. And they're kind of searching the house. They kind of look around. They kind of look towards where Selman, Kara, they kind of just miss you. You're 14 on perception checks. High from 14. They keep kind of walking through. They kind of get to near where the officers were all kind of standing. They kind of check that room last. And the dwarf kind of smacks the gnome back and goes, I thought you said someone came in here. They did. I saw a group of people walk in here a minute ago. There was something like 2 dragonborns, a woman, a firebolt, a wolf thing, and a centaur in armor. There's no one here now. Clearly, an idiot. I'm just telling you what I saw. I'm going to tell you what I saw.
Can I, from where I am observed, are they wearing any particular symbols or markings?
Perception check on me.
That's a 17.
Through the bond, you have to say, Karis, say, should we get them a scare?
Let's let them talk first, and then I think yes.
You look, you don't see any.
They are, of course,
symbols
trespassing
them.
on my estate.
They're all wearing like classic mercenary garb, mercenary outfits.
Sorry.
Stand your ground, Lord.
But yeah,
I'll say, these aren't authorities. They must be. At this moment, they must be from your uncle.
That's okay. So what I said to Karen and Hubhead one where you're getting that is let them talk, and then when they come out from being invisible, then when they're done talking to leave, let's become visible. And what are you gonna say? Become visible because they are trespassing on my estate.
Scare the pants off them.
Yeah.
yeah
We're not killing them.
No,
No, yeah, little.
you can't see each other. Hand gestures aren't doing anything right now.
No, telepathic bond. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hand gestures, yeah. So yes,
So they
listen.
kind of look around and go,
Karis still at the by the front door.
yeah. I just have one more look and we'll get out of here. Nothing boss is going to happen that we just walked in here for no reason. Fucking idiot. Stop hitting me! No! Fucking do better. What do you do with people in here? I saw them. Well, clearly you're either blind or you're stupid. You don't be blind and stupid. What? Nothing? They kind of continue walking around. They all kind of separate a little bit. And then the dwarf kind of hops and pops and goes, oh, fucking no. Every time Laura saw someone come in. stands probably like directly next to where Motus is as he says that.
Looking down at him.
And walks down the stairs.
I wanna.
Big, like, doesn't want to kick them out. Is he ever?
Do you want to try and read his mind?
Not well. Invisible.
You can't tell him.
You just hear a thing from Kara saying, "Be ready," and it won't break invisibility. It just slam the door shut, front door shut, will it?
Yeah.
It won't break it though.
Oh yeah, no, it won't. Just slams the door.
Bang.
Yeah.
We can scare the bejesus out of them.
Oh yeah, that's what
Can we-
Kara meant.
Can we make a haunted house, guys?
Yes.
No one else hear that? Yes, I think the door slammed down here. We're going to have a look in the
Dwarf
human.
hairs in his mind.
What the fuck was that? Hello?
I'm gonna find
Are there
somewhere to
chandeliers?
hide.
Yeah, it's one of them.
I'm gonna cast animate objects.
Won't break invisibility.
Yes, that's why I'm going to hide first.
Stealth check. Advantage for movement. Oh no, you're still, yeah.
Oh, right.
You're still invisible when you're hiding.
So it's 13, 26.
You gotta hide behind like a doorway.
So I think I will find classic rugs, a couple of plates, chair, a table, that kind of thing.
Yeah. See the gnome kind of walking around. Pulls out his little club.
And they're
Anybody
going to
there?
start floating.
There's floating carpets in here!
And it's just gonna, the carpet's just gonna start making its way towards it.
It starts running down the stairs.
Kara's gonna move to the side of the door where it opens from.
Yeah.
And just hold it.
They go outside and hold the door closed.
No, he's going to have his hand on it. At the
Yes.
top of the
Oh,
door.
okay.
It opens in, so Kara's gonna stand there and just hold
And he
it.
kind of goes, I can't open the door!
So in the mind
She's
like
gonna
low
start
growl.
wrapping around it.
What's going on?
in the mind link, I think I'll say, I think it would be best actually if we followed them. What do you think, folks think about that?
That works.
That sounds like a good idea.
Just
Should
wait
the dwarf kind of
wait
come
for them all to
downstairs?
get
Yeah.
close to the door.
What?
Yeah.
Should we focus
Why
on the wall?
Oh God, what's going on here?
Chair's gonna start
Oh.
moving towards it.
Kind of pulls out a glass bottle, lights it, and throws it at the chair.
As
Can I
he's doing
No,
that.
you're upstairs, this is downstairs.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Can I
can't
grab
go
it
next
because
door.
I'm frozen, like grab it
It's
mid-air.
kind of like, make a dex check for me.
Grab the tele with your fucking mind.
Makes you just hold it. So he goes to throw it, it just like
Yeah.
doesn't stop. Check.
How quick
Can I give you my fast genius on this?
Uh,
Check. Yes, I can give you +7 on this.
19.
+7?
Would break invisibility though?
No, it's not attacking or casting a spell.
Oh, you're using, sorry, yeah.
I'm using my
What'd you get, sir?
19.
+7.
Yeah. So he kind of throws it and gets like a few feet away from him. And he kind of stops and he goes, this place is haunted. What?
The chair's just gonna try and scoop him up.
2. And he gets stuck in the chair.
He's like, throw a Molotov.
Yeah.
No.
Nice,
You
thank
hear
you.
a smashing of glass from the kitchen as you watch the humans kind of, she jumps out the window and starts running away.
I want to follow her.
If you open the door, I'll chuck them both out.
That's it. Do we want to let them run or do we want to keep one?
Let's keep one of them. I'll follow the rest.
Right, keep one chair. I take my hand off the door. Let it fly open.
So the rug unrolls and he just
starts running away. Wait for me!
and
you
he's
following
just gonna
I'm following
I'll
the
go with
human.
you.
plane the guy in the chair so that he's all wrapped up.
Still let me. Kind of just tossing around. Well, the 2 run towards the train station. I'll probably go like a few boundaries out and run towards the train station and then kind of jump on the train.
Okay, I'll hop on with them.
Kind of jump on. And again, heading away. The one that's in the mannequin still walks around. But let me help! Someone help! What's going on here?
I
Trick!
get behind so we can't see and then just back
Boom,
the hell.
boom, 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 hits the ground. Just a raccoon floating in this chair.
Yeah, I pull the thing, the
Yeah.
fire out of it.
Extinguish it. You pull out that.
Nice one, folks. That was great. That was so fun.
It's like, no.
Unleash the chaos.
Molotovs and in a wooden building.
So it's probably going to take
Sensible,
us
good
a while
catch.
to travel. So you folks feel free to like interrogate the dude.
Well, do you wake him up? How long do you wake him up, or do you wait till he wakes up himself?
Restrain him first.
Well, I'll report to Selban what's happened. That we've got the the dwarf?
Yeah.
We've got the dwarf restrained and currently unconscious. Do we?
Okay. That seems like their leader. I recommend you get information as you can out of them without physically harming them or leaving trace of magical mental scarring, and then report them to the police.
I think they're already scarred.
I said leaving trace of.
Basically, don't add more.
But you should jump on the train.
Yeah.
It takes you a little while. After like an hour or so, you kind of get off in like the main part of the city, and then jump on a tram. Maybe it takes you into the lower part of the city. Or your invisibility kind of fades by then.
I've got more charges in this die.
Yeah.
So I've got 14 charges.
Do you wake him up, or do you wait till he wakes up himself?
I'm going to take some time to cast Unseen Servant.
Yeah.
I was going to ask Selban if I could actually help out and do the same thing. Get the place nice and clean.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I should hire. Now that I've got some money, I should hire some people.
Yeah, and just start tidying the house up.
1, 2, 3,
I mean, I'm
4,
gonna
5, 6.
I suppose
One, two.
we'll be on interrogation duty.
6 uses left.
Yes, well, the dwarf is like lying sort of stomach down, and I've got my
Would
foot
I
on
have
his
had the
back.
foresight to borrow your dimensional shackles?
No, you didn't.
No,
So you've got Carol sort of
no.
stuck
I
in.
And counters
I
for
ran
them.
off,
Yeah, that's fair.
like, so I couldn't have time to give them to you.
So tie him up and
Do you wake him up, or do you wait till he wakes up himself?
These guys are going to be away for us. See, wait for him to wake up.
About like half an hour if he wakes up. And he goes, what just get up, let's go. Kind of looks around.
Who's sent you?
Oh, I'm not talking to you.
Put
Then-
him, put him
Ah, okay. I was in my throat. Yeah, he's a guy. He's like a mercenary leader. He works in a place called the Loose Screw in the low part of the city.
the
That was pretty fucking big.
Are you
Insight.
taking that?
slow down.
Insight?
Go for it.
Slow down, say that all again.
No.
I work
25.
25.
I got
9.
He's like, oh, okay. I work for a mercenary. Well, I'm a mercenary.
Mm-hmm.
And I work for a man called R.C.T.E.R. He's a Goliath, and then he runs his kind of sort of a tavern in the lower part of the city called the Loose Screw.
I'm passing this information
Yeah.
on to
So you don't have anything in the lower part of the city.
Yep.
That's all I know. I mean, I'm just kind of here watching the man that we've been told to.
Do you know who's hired your employee?
I don't know. We were told to guard the place. We were being paid for it.
Did they tell you why to guard the place?
No.
How much
It
is he
seemed
paid?
Well, it's being paid on normal rate, but Togi's being paid by some dude to watch the place.
And do what?
I don't know. Just watch the place. Tell them when anyone comes back.
Anyone looking for
Why?
anyone in particular?
I don't think anyone comes into the manor.
And why did you come in the manor looking for people?
Because that fucking stupid, well, not stupid now, but a gnome said he saw someone coming in.
You better say sorry to him now. It's not
Fuck
very
that guy,
kind
no.
how you were treating him.
He's an idiot.
He was right. And you were
Doesn't make him
wrong.
not an idiot.
I was going to say, what's your normal rate?
No, I don't know. For me, right? A few gold a day.
Carol's going to pull out 20 gold, put it in front of the dwarf, say, no one was ever in here.
Yeah, look to me. There you go.
And this place is haunted and shouldn't be
Oh yeah,
visited.
ghosts everywhere. Broke the window as well.
Mm.
So, you get up, you leave, you don't turn around to look at us.
Nope. Yeah, this is the one.
Insight
I'm gonna
check.
insight check him on his note. Ooh, that's a 28.
Yeah, and there's a bit more weight is put on him as I say that as well.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna come back.
13.
He seems genuine.
13.
Bless him for 28.
I'll do 10 thoughts.
You're like, so he seems to be genuine. I was like, oh, he's got a pound of gold. He goes, Tech like, yep. I get 20 gold when I wake up in the morning. I'm making a beer. So he's walking.
I'll report to someone that the dwarf didn't see anything and thinks the house is haunted.
In that case, I'll say to Motus, we should probably do the same to the others and then investigate this place ourselves. Because they might go back and report that they saw someone, and that is what they were paid to be there for.
We'll wait until we're in a lower city. Get them in an alleyway.
You're on like a much shadier carriage now.
Yeah.
It's like a rattly kind of old tram. But again, after like another hour or so, we arrived like probably like the upper low part of the city, like too low in the city. And then we got the train, and like at a hurried pace, and moving towards where this tavern could be.
Should we get them in an alleyway then?
Yeah.
I'll stand behind them. You stand in front of them. I've actually got a belt on, so I'm good today.
They do obviously eventually turn down a few hours to kind of cut out most of the streets. You can follow them in.
Oh, I would know some shortcuts probably.
Yeah, so you look at the, they mentioned all those screen. I don't know where it is exactly, but you know it's probably not going to be here. It's going to be near where all the pubs are. So
Okay,
you
yeah.
go that way. And you kind of meet them in an alleyway.
Yep.
And they're kind of running towards you. And you kind of get behind, you kind of follow them behind.
And then drop invisibility.
I'm gonna get in front of
You
them.
get in front of them. Just over around. Yeah.
And we'll drop invisibility.
Yeah, they go, well, that's the one I saw. I saw them too. Oh, maybe it was not. Maybe it's just, hey, you people,
You appear to be surrounded.
What? No. I told you it was haunted. They're not ghost, idiot. The people you saw.
Just pin
Oh,
them.
yeah. Yeah. You're so useless. No, I'm new to this. Okay, so listen. Did you kill Darius?
Maybe.
Okay, cool. Don't kill her, please.
Oh, you've got a choice.
Yeah, I choose not to be killed.
The
Good.
house is really old.
Yeah, it's me too. I don't want to die either.
You're gonna take this bag of gold,
Oh, yeah, totally. Of course, yeah, anything.
put your hand down,
Yep.
and you're gonna tell that
Dragon.
No.
20,
How +7?
27.
Oh, I could do 17 for this guy. Yeah.
You're gonna take that gold.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell them that place is haunted,
Okay.
and no one should go near it.
Yeah, totally.
And if I find out that you've lied to me, I'm gonna find out where you are. I'm gonna rip each one of your limbs off slowly.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And then I give a big 2 feet.
Okay.
And I've got a flame coming out as well.
I mean, to be fair, Moses and Steve are a lot more draconic than, like, say, Carrots.
Yeah.
So I'll just place a bag of gold in front of them. It has 50 gold in it.
Okay, yeah. We'll do that. They're gonna take it. They're gonna scatter.
Well, that was very good.
I've got to say, you've been working on that smile, haven't you?
Was I smiling?
You did not notice?
No,
Oh, I thought you'd been practicing.
not really.
It was less horrifying than usual.
Well, mate, it wasn't for them.
Oh, but good work. Well
Thank
done.
you.
That's really too much
Lot
time on
nicer
this,
than
yeah.
vibes.
You know.
What now?
Well, we need to investigate this place ourselves, but it might be an idea to probably get back to your estate and have a rest.
Have a rest, yeah. I could teleport us there.
Saves
Yeah.
flying.
I can't be asked, like, going back. I've got one charge left on it today, so. Another D10. Oh, I don't have things. Left is high. 69.
Nice.
So you need. You go back to the estates. You see, I feel like ghostly servants cleaning the place up a little bit, dusting off some areas, kind of put some tables and chairs together. Probably lit a few of the candles as well, just to make the place light. But it's only like midday. It's not too late in there.
Well, that was, interesting. Seems like they're having the place watched.
Indeed. And we just scared off the current watch, and they'll certainly spread around rumours that the place is haunted and shouldn't be trifled with.
I think someone else will come and investigate there.
Good.
We've obfuscated it to be ourselves for now, but they'll know someone has been here.
Well, we know where the base of operations is. We're told of that who their leader is.
We could perhaps go and investigate there,
And that would seem the next obvious step.
but then they would just know that I am here. Anyway, so perhaps you folks should go in there without me and investigate casually.
Or you shapeshift. I
I've
have
got
a
a
hat of
better-
disguise.
I've got a better.
Yes, I do.
A
I've got
beanie.
another one. I have a beanie of disguise.
I've got a better
You
option.
wear sheets.
Yeah.
The imp. His name. I'm gonna say it out loud.
Yeah. Hello?
Can you do a bit of reconnaissance for us?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna give him the address and see what you pick up tonight.
Cool. Fine.
What imp is this?
It's a new friend he has.
When did you get this?
Probably during the game.
Which game?
It was from.
No, this one.
I said I
Truth or
wanted
Dare.
help and she gave me an imp.
Oh.
I said I wanted help in
Oh,
the
yeah, I
round, she
think
gave me an
one
imp.
that you got.
But
Yes, that was.
Moses
It has
has
been
got
here. Yeah.
stupid
I
emoji.
can't really give you now. I'm not going to give them to because I'm going to save them for someone else.
But I know
Yeah,
full
I forgot his
well.
name, but yeah.
But I know full well that imp has always been following us round. So it's like, go and do this at least.
What's his name? Harvey?
Oh, it's somewhere.
So your girlfriend's keeping tabs on you.
Fiance. Soon TM.
It's good for days, though, you know, you might get that chance.
To Moses, it's like fiance.
No, it is, to be honest, though.
I don't fucking care.
I really hope you guys are doing something important when Nash shows up.
Just wait a minute, guys. I need
The
18
hell open and a legion of devils run through. Prove your worth. For fuck's sake, we're in a little war.
Give me 18 seconds.
I don't even know what's in there. We're fucking planning this from now on. Be waiting for this moment. But yeah, the imp will put the imp's name, but it will fly
Harvey.
towards the Harvey, so else it's
Derek.
sure.
Steve.
It did begin with a D.
It was
Should we go and see the Radiant Assembly?
Derek is pretty
Stand
good.
where they are first.
I mean, you can find it yourself. You can ask
Yeah. I have contacts
You
in
need to
the.
also ask the guards.
Yeah. Okay.
There's probably a map somewhere.
Head there.
Yeah.
So, can anyone ask the MAU questions, or is it like exclusive to the council?
Anyone can put anything into a calculator, yes.
It tends to take a little while to get your request processed, though, because there is a
It's a
backlog.
device that came out of an A-Star, it adds numbers together.
So it's not
I
because
imagine there's a
Yes, but
sense
it's
of
one.
peace knowing that you're where you're best suited.
Me.
The
Explain that
citizens.
Oh, the citizens. Often, large groups of
It
people
means
believe
it
that.
was
Yes,
on
that is the commonly accepted truth.
instead of
and telepathic bond.
which was
Loads of people
Done by
fucking hate
yourself.
it,
Yeah,
including myself.
I thought that might be the
That's the
case.
weird thing.
It seems like a
I want to ask that question. That might kill it.
antithesis to freedom.
You are free to do it as long as it's what it was chosen for you.
responsibility.
Sorry, Matt, sending you
Yeah,
to all these
that's
random places.
I might make one slight adjustment.
Sure.
I might change. It's up to you. The assembly's guard to a mechanism and a helm.
I just want to typed it all up. It's just I didn't know anything about the places,
Yeah,
so I
well,
just picked it random.
Yeah. You can keep this helm. It works. No, I know, but it's the individual person's guard, not the whole building. So I can say yeah. But yeah, you make your way west around, and you make your way to an area of the city. I didn't name.
Yeah. This is
I'm gonna call it
Smack.
the.
Are they sectors or?
I like different districts. It will be called
Nine?
the. I'll think the name for it in a minute. You make your way to that district. And this one is full of like, I think I don't know weapons for it, but like there's a few mercenary groups. A lot of the guards operate out here. I'll call it the
Protectorate.
Stores district?
Protectorate.
the Protectorate. Yeah, the Iron Protectorate. We'll call it. We'll call it Protectorate. The Protectorate function. We'll call it. There you go. The Protectorate function.
It's been amazing.
You make way there. You see a lot of these kind of mechanic. Anyway, there's also another like $3 for each of you on the train to get there.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I
So
don't have much gold
18.
on me.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
We make your way to this area. You look around, and it is full of like metal buildings, guards, mercenary gangs. But you're making your way through You come across this large building, which I don't think there's a description of the building specifically.
No, I didn't do that. I just came up with the names.
You see this large kind of clock-shaped building, with kind of like this open courtyard with kind of metal bunkers in. We see palms training, all wearing like copper armor with like cogs and bolts kind of tipped the armor moves a little bit, adding extra defenses and stuff.
The armor. They might know something about his armor here.
Maybe.
We make our way to the area,
Mm-hmm.
and you see this kind of building. And you see, guard kind of go, greeting citizens, have move assistance.
I would like to. Carol wouldn't know if it was still by the same guy, would it?
He probably will, yeah.
If it were possible, I'd like to speak to Master Faroon.
Yes, can I ask what your business is and who you are?
I am part of the Raiden Assembly. I'm from the Opal Forge. Wish to myself and my companions have a need to at least get a message to the rulers of the city. We're hoping that Master Faroon will be able to help us with that.
Yeah, do you have any proof of this?
That's Raiden Assembly symbol.
Oh, of course, yes. Do enter. Ask inside the mill to put you in the direction of Master.
Thank you.
What is this symbol you have on you?
It's
Where's
just
the
the symbol for Raiden Assembly. It's trembolite. So,
It's like
It's-
a building.
yeah, it's like a sort of cathedral, like castle thing with like holy light coming down on top
Like
of
I
it.
have
Okay.
a picture.
Is it tucked
Yeah,
under
because
your
I drew
armor
it. I
usually?
think it's on his shield
Uh,
from one of his character art.
Usually I've got like a.
Yes! Yes, I remember that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and each one also varies slightly depending on which base you're from. This one's probably got the same kind of design, but the light where it's from is probably like a cog. And that. But make your way inside.
Oh, that was gone. Yeah, just I noticed that I got one of them. There's Evander related to it. That was the one in Icemount.
Yes, the
Dead
god of freedom in one of the most restricted places we know.
To be fair, I didn't know it was that like that when I
Yeah.
made the stuff.
To be fair, they're hated anyway, so it still fits.
We can change that. Sorry, what's that?
That's okay. We've been to a radio assembly base before, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, before.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I remember buying sending scrolls
Yeah.
for cheap.
But
But
everything
then, to
else
be fair,
got
there's
steal.
only that one. There's that one we went to, the one in Janholt, and that's one of the only three we've been to.
Oh, okay.
I tried to get into
and
the
you've
one
also
nice
been to
man,
the one
but
night. Well,
but I tried- I tried to get into it and we couldn't.
Yeah, it was thoroughly fun.
Yeah.
But in between, you probably cast around them, you see like a squire goes, greetings all, anything I can do to help you?
We'd like to speak with Master Faroon if that's possible.
Yes, of course, he's currently in meditation, but I will let him know you call.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, runs off. And there's a small room. There's a brief bit of conversation, and then coming out the room, you see this huge elven-looking creature. No, not elven. What's the one?
Locks it on. Elephant.
An elephant-looking
Oh, dear God.
creature.
Oh no!
Oh, it's a G.
Oh shit! He's missing a tusk.
Oh
Single toss.
Is it a GIF?
Yeah, I'd say lots of them.
Starman.
Oh, that's
Selvan's armor is rattling slightly.
Oh, greetings! You must be a visitor from the Opal Forge.
That I am, sir.
A pleasure.
He's rolling.
Salute.
No, that's the clattering of his armor.
You were rolling something of like.
And a creature of our very own mechanical armor. It is a pleasure. Kind of puts a tap you on the shoulder. Good to see another brother in mechanical armor.
Selvan, do you want to go somewhere else?
Is everything all right? Good
I'll
sir.
stay
You're
with
very
you.
assistant. Sorry, did I offend
I
your-
will go and
He
follow
has a
Selvan.
nervous disposition.
I'll stick with Selvan.
Selvan cannot move closer to him because he is frightened.
Very well. Yeah, do come with me to let us sit this way. I know it's been a while since I've been from the Opal Forge.
Spelling.
He goes away into this huge office, big desk, and sits down. This like strange looking firearm above his desk, you know, on the wall with like a lot of shotgun looking thing.
I want it.
Kind of, but like multiple barrels.
Oh fuck, he's got a knock gun. No, that's a knock.
Big old gun.
How many barrels?
It's a knock
How
gun.
many barrels has it got?
Not fucking mini.
It's not about. It's like it kind of rotates.
It's a legitimate
Cylinders or chambers.
Have you been watching Sharp's War?
No, I just thought of mechanical setting, big gun for now. What's it called?
Sharp's War is based on there was an ITV series based on the books. Sharp's War is about a
The knock
British commander of a rifle
Oh, I
brigade
also
in
got that,
Napoleon
yeah.
Wars. One of
That's a
the
knock gun that was made
Sergeant Harper, sort of second in command,
for
has this like 8-barreled
for
musket,
naval combat, so it'd be up in the
which
rig and fire
uses-
down. That only the biggest and strongest people got to use it because it was taking out shoulders.
Yeah.
The kickback was that much.
It's like it's a large and kind of more well crafted version.
It's an elephant gun.
It's got no, it's a volley gun. That can oh that is I want it.
Yeah, I want it.
Amazing.
That's just
so,
that.
something like that.
Just both of
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's the volley gun.
Bigger.
If
Yeah,
anyone's
it's-
seen Sharp's War,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of sits down. So, how can I help a brother of the Opal Forge? How is Master Gasias? Is he well?
As well as can be expected.
I told him I sent him my regards. Kind of opens up a small box and starts beginning to smoke a cigar.
How does an elephant smoke a cigar? Is it through the tusk?
So you kind of, no, but you kind of like hold it up, you know, the tusk kind of sucks up the smoke. There's a lot of like
Do you mean
gunpowder in
trunk?
the room as well. Trunk or tusk.
I'll be fine.
We're hoping you could help us get in contact with the rulers of the city.
Oh,
least
that
get-
is
Or at least get a message to them.
I can pass a message on, yes. I won't guarantee its success, but I have a little contact within the MAU's control team, or keep a team is running. The team that keep us running. I can potentially pass a message on.
And at this point, Carol remembers Adam's brain's gone. But why do we need to contact them?
Okay, I can take it from here because I've been sounding the alarm like a fucking madman.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm guessing you know of the god Calisius,
Yes, I'm very well aware of him.
and you know he made a universal broadcast to everyone about 8 months ago.
No, I recall.
Yeah, he is coming back.
Yes, but they're not the reason they just communicate with one another.
Yes, I mean we want to get that message upwards.
I see, yes. Well, I cannot guarantee a message to them, but I can speak to my contact, have them pass the message on to someone that works in the team, try and get that message to the MAU.
We also, if the message has not been clearly suggested, then we also need you to be wary of any graveyards.
Well, there's not many graveyards here in the city where the bodies are cremated.
Good, you will probably survive the first wave.
Right. Yes, something about an undead horde, I believe.
Yes,
Yes, we have our precautions in place already.
good. We need this. We need to be able to speak to the people in charge whenever it is possible, so we may have a better chance at surviving it together.
Yes, well, I will pass this message on to my contact and see if we can at least sort of try and sort something out, or at least speak with a representative of the MAU.
Perfect.
I'll say to Kara in the mind, like, do you want to maybe bring up trying to get information about your dad's armor? Maybe the guys here might be able to help.
Yeah, I'll change his thing from helm to Magnus. So
Yeah, I'll give it a help. It's him, that's all about help.
I said I'll pull the sketchbook out, check the armor. Say, do you know if anyone would be able to tell us more about this type of armor?
Yeah, well, yes and no. I used to have a worker, a tinkerer, who built for equipment. My name of Taran. He helped design a lot of the mechanical armor we have. But he, about 15 years ago, maybe not that long, left to join the Fallen Brigade.
So
Did a lot of his research with him.
I briefly ran into him.
Yes, as a more gnomish man, Very skilled, very skilled.
Do you know of anyone that is of equal skill?
We have a few tinkerers here in the city.
Is there anyone here who worked with him during the time he was
A
here?
few people, yes. They may be able to help you. Yeah, perhaps. They're probably in the workshop area. You'll find them. He was very skilled. In the city, there are many craftsmen like this, but he used to work for us, and he was quite talented.
Well, I believe that is all that we need to really speak to. The message going upwards was the most pressing matter.
Of course, well, I'll do my best to pass a message on for you.
Would it be okay if we give your address as a point of contact?
I'm not here in the room.
I will give that as a telepathic message.
Tap, tap, tap. Just here as a comfort, I'll be playing soothing music and just generally
Yes.
I will give the
being
address.
fluffy.
Basically, send a message there if anything goes developing.
I can do that, yes, of course.
It's been a busy day for Selban, having come back home to his family trauma and then seeing a elephant missing person.
I didn't even clock myself until I saw it. And I'm like,
As soon as
oh,
you said
shit.
Loxodon, I was like,
I saw it there. So.
I didn't even click until she said it was like, oh no.
But yes, is there anything else I can do for you? Do not hesitate to ask.
Can anyone give a message to the MAU?
Not normally, there's not very many ways of communicating with the MAU, but I have a contact who works within
Can I pass the message along?
Sure, yes. Right, I will pass this on as well.
Is it a
there anything
paradox?
else?
Is it a paradox?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure a human just won't submit it to it.
No, it's not. It's
Yes.
not that. It's a question.
Okay.
Well, that is it. We needed to make sure that we were up to date, especially here.
Yes, of course. Well, I wish you all the best in your journeys across the Copper City. Feel free to pop back any time if you require anything. And a proof of the raid assembly in one place as you recall. Small nod.
Perfect.
And like a small salute to Carol.
We'll try and go to people out, like in the workshop,
Yeah.
see what they say about the armor.
So make your way, you're kind of guided towards the workshop area in the city. Into the kind of large mechanical workshop. And we'll pick up there next week with you investigating and finding out what's going on in the workshop.
I'll say I won't be here next week.
Okay.
I gotta go and there's this birthday thing I have to go to.
Okay. Alright, John.
Carol goes to the workshop.
Carol goes to the workshop. Yeah, but the Carol goes unless you go somewhere else.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah. Well, what we'll say is you can have a brief conversation with them. We'll do it very quickly now. And they will basically be like, oh, we don't really know much about this. This is a very crude design from a while ago, but they do know that, for us looking already. Darren did leave, and he did have contact with a lot of people from the Iceland base. I'm not sure there's some of them, and he did leave suddenly in a hurry one day, took a lot of their resources with them.
Would they have any potential weaknesses in the design?
This was kind of like his project. Not nothing really new too much about it.
Nothing like how it
Oh.
basically functions.
They don't have basic functions, but that's like not super helpful.
I am here next week, but I'm going to be late because I'll be in Southport until at least 4.
Sorry? Yeah.
So
No worries.
I'll be sometime between 5 and 6 probably.
Yeah, we will wrap up there for this evening.
Sorry, I thought we'd finished.
No.
yeah.
That's what I was
We're in
saying.
Southport next week. There's some fun facts for everyone. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time when we sit down. Bye.
Bye.